comment. Nah, the comment, to face somebody with no context, no comment. Shot it down, look grazing sky like a comet, no comment. I promise to make you feel like you're honest, no comment. It's nonsense to say that you aren't even astonished. It has come to my attention that you seek a very important answer. How dare I forget to mention that I'm not the one you should have went after, so you posed the question. I strike it down with those hands, but now you stuck in heaven. In the room fills with laughter. This is proclamations, hit a Jora joke. Remember this time and this same flow, cause it is a different art control. What is woke with the cities across the globe? Watch your smiles or crack the code. Make a bank from all of those who have a pose. Waiting for the next person who can't provoke. Turn it back against me and the curves are closed. No comment. Nah, the comment, to face somebody with no context, no comment. Shot it down, look grazing sky like a comet, no comment. I promise to make you feel like you're honest, no comment. It's nonsense to say that you aren't even astonished. But now by the culture, feel like I something I already told you. But didn't decide on when I was gonna suffer, even if I was gonna. Even if I did, I knew that I shouldn't, I knew that I couldn't. It's a moment in life that I knew I would've get twice. Maybe the one to ruin the surprise, cause I knew when I would arise. It's whenever one's paying the price, and never to break the ice. That's one day all compromise. It's like the time I tried to justify why they couldn't realize. I guess I could just sympathize, but that would be very unwise. I might just give them advice and tell them right in front of my eyes. Cause on the inside, I know they're wearing a different disguise. But that is for them to decide. They might tell themselves a few lies, but no me to take time to apologize to anyone who thought it would not survive. I know I may have not thrived, but I know this spark is still alive. But if it dies, it just might be my own demise. Like rolling the dice, you might just have to improvise. And I don't mind be the one that y'all need to terrorize, cause I took a leap of faith, had to take time to address the fake. Even while I'm in the race, I feel like I'm the driver of my fate. Only one solution, it's better be the case. No conclusion with no time or place, cause nobody's keeping up the pace. I feel illusion, better keep your space. Before you fall off grace, I don't need your praise. I see confusion just looking at your face. The next time decide to take a leap of faith, decided it was best to ignore the faith. On the best get a chance to build a path and be the blaze to a trail. I might just give them hell. I see a bunch of y'all running coattails. I don't exactly know what I'm up against, so I touch the wall. I feel I might just have to learn to run before I crawl, before I fall. Hop the cannon, hop the bridge, hop the ledge, hop the tower. Please bring me power, I may just fall for an hour, maybe a year, but I don't care. I see my dreams crystal clear, and if you don't, there's no to the path we chose. And if you do, just know we're gonna see each other equally. We both are the same rate, no matter way. Just jump when you wanna take a leap of faith.
I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion.
Y'all make sure that you're playing the tree. You know what I mean. Oh my gosh, watch this.
My skin is black or golden. I'm not here for bragging, boasting.
There's no way that works.
Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This shit's not making
Are you
with me now?
kidding me? Oh
Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while.
I can't.
They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? Stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. But still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me? Step in the fire, get ready to take me high. Real coming out your amplified. Y'all want every black man to be with your pride. Why these rappers up and turn them shy, huh? Cell phone became your brother.
I have your
Internet
burger,
replace your mother. You leaving homies on red. No wonder all your friends dead. Jealousy was a centerpiece. So my best friends turned to enemies. Sabotage my identity. Why they wanna treat me like a Kennedy? They wanna affect the legacy. Protect the heart, I cut off the extremities. I'll never be another piece in your recipe for social supremacy.
Got three. Back in the back. Back here, throw now.
They want us to simmer down.
Let's go.
Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now?
Okay, gotcha. What's your peak?
Ready to put it down.
Oh my god.
Started the bottom already, forgot them, but they won't forgive me now.
Baby!
You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. But still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now?
Oh my god, I just did a world record! Heck yeah, baby! 290 to the head! Come on now!
Stop and just look around. See if you really
Yes!
Tell me how you really now.
Okay,
Ready to
here we
put
go.
it down. Start at the bottom, I'm ready for kind but they won't forgive me now. You ready now. You haters in the crowd. I'm still I just look around. Now you with me now. Now you with me now. I feel it coming now. It's too late to shut it down. Over the mountain now, burning the valley down. I don't know where my mind is. Don't even know what time is. Somebody stop the virus.
Nationers, nationers, nationers! What is good? Welcome back to another live stream. Nationers, 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 what is good? What is good in the neighborhood? You know what, nationers? I was wondering why it was so dark in here. I don't got the light on, nationers. That's why. I was wondering why it was like so dark in here. I mean, it's sunny outside, but I was like, wait, it's way more sunny outside than it ever has been. Why is it still dark? Nonetheless, nationers, I forgot to turn on. There's like a light like right there. So I just did not have it on. Nonetheless, nationers, it is great to see you guys in here. I hope you guys are all doing well. It is officially 6:07 p.m. on May 2nd, 2025. I hope that you guys are all having a great day. Great Friday, nationers. We have made it to the end of the work week, end of the week for the most part, start of the weekend. It's going to be a ton of fun, nationers, today. I have some big things planned. Nationers, I'm not going to lie. The past two streams, like with the garden and what today's stream is, have been thought about in a cumulative time of probably 35 seconds. I'm going to be completely honest. I was like, what should I do today? And I was like, let me type the title, garden expansion. We're going to make a freaking garden today. And then on top of that, today, nationers, I was looking up Kuzcoptopia stuff, and probably about like 30 minutes in or 30 seconds in, I looked at it and I was like, huh, okay. I see a swimming pool part of the Kuzcoptopia photo. And then I was like, maybe I can mine out the other side and start carving that down. And I was like, you know what, nationers? 35 seconds had gone by and I was like, we're going to turn those into swimming pools, nationers. That's what we're going to do today. That is what we are going to do today. Nationers, it is great to see you guys in here. I hope that you guys all had an amazing day yesterday. I hope you guys had a great Friday. We're going to hop right into it, nation. We're not going to waste any time. But nonetheless, before we do that, I do want to get back to you guys and welcome you guys into another live stream. We do have Isabella going a clean sweep for the week, by the way. A clean sweep. Congratulations, Isabel, on getting all 4 streams this week, on getting first viewer, by the way. So congratulations to you on your day off, by the way, as well. We also got C-Matter. I know he can't stay, but he'll be back. So welcome back again, C-Matter. We also got Planet back up in the stream. Great to see you in here, Planet. We also got Estrella. Welcome back. I hope that you are doing well. But yeah, nationers, 35 seconds is all that it took. It really was. It really was. But yeah, I'm kind of falling asleep early. I'm waking up early to do a quick workout and then work on my base until my cousin comes over around 1 p.m. Let's go. Very nice. And again, congratulations on not only getting it today, but yesterday, Tuesday, and Monday, by the way. So, nationers, nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and hop right into it. Somebody texted me. Somebody texted me. I think they got the wrong number. Guys, I might have found the number. I might have found Linda Paulson, guys. I might have found her. After 3 years, I got a text right before stream at 6:04. Do you still remember? It's been a long time. And I asked, who is this? By the way, it's green. Green bubbles. Question mark, exclamation mark. And they're like, hello, Anna. It's Linda. Do you remember me? Hold on, nationers. I gotta find a photo of Linda Paulson. I gotta find a photo of Linda Paulson right now, nationers. Right now. Rapping grandma. Let me find a photo. Save the photos. I'm gonna hold on, guys. Linda Paulson. Eye emoji. Fire emoji. Plus photos. There she is. There she is. There's Linda Paulson, by the way, Nationers. There's Linda Paulson, by the way. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this one, okay? Because that's an odd text. Do you still remember? It's been a long time. I'm sure she meant to say, "Do you still remember me?" And that's definitely what I read when I did it. And then she said, "Hello, Anna. It's Linda. Do you remember me?" And I was like, "Linda Paulson." I can't wait to get a response back from that. All right. Nationers, nonetheless, it's great to see you guys in here. I hope that you guys are doing well. We're going to go ahead and hop right into the bulk of what we're doing today. Let me show you guys what I got cooking, by the way, Nation. Let me show you guys what I got cooking here. Let me show you guys what I got cooking here, okay? I think you guys are going to really like what I got cooking for you guys, okay? Also, got to make sure to get the cursor, please. I'm going to need it today. I'm going to need it. All right. All right. We are going live on TikTok. And also, Planet, I am doing well, by the way. It's been quite a day. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram or Snapchat. It's been a day. It's been one of the most interesting days of my life. Now, I've only lived like 23.9, years on this planet, right? So, Nationers, today, I wake up to my dog barking. Our dog barking. You know what I'm saying? My dog... Oh, what does this say? Hi. Oh, that's definitely Manny. Manny always says hi like that. So, I wake up to at 9 o'clock. Wake up to a dog barking, okay? Wake up to a dog barking. And... I go over, I'm like, okay, maybe he needs to go outside, so I let him outside. I go back, I hear somebody at my door. I'm like, okay, either a package is getting delivered or somebody's stealing a package. So I should probably go up there and go pick it up and see what's up. So all that to say, Nationers, that's kind of what I was up to. I kind of did that. Did Manny give me baked potatoes? No, baked potatoes are from the quest. They are from a quest. So... I wake up, realize that it wasn't the dog actually barking to go outside. The dog was barking because somebody was at the door. And I only realized this because when I went up to the door and I looked out, I saw about 20 boxes in the front of my door. At the front door, Nationers. 20 boxes. No bigger than about my hips to here. My hips to here. No wider than my body. 20 boxes, all the same box, all the same box, by the way, all of it. So I was like, that's pretty interesting. Okay. Let me see what it is. I see it. It has my address on it. But the thing is it had a name that doesn't live here. It didn't have a name of a person that lived in this household. Mind you, these boxes were pretty big. And one of them, by the way, KN, welcome back. How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. Welcome back. So all that to say, Nationers, I open the door and... Bro is just spinning, by the way. Bro is just on my beacon spinning. Hi, Manny. Hello. Bro is just over there spinning on my beacon. What is going on the server today? So, Nationers, oh, thank you, by the way, Luna. Thank you, Estrella. So, 20 boxes, all the same items. It's 100 units. There's 100 units of packing envelopes. Packing envelopes. Packing envelopes. You go to the post office, by the way, and you need to slide something into a packing thing. If there's 20 boxes, there's 2,000 packing envelopes in my living room right now, Nationers. You'll never believe it. You'll never believe it. I posted something. If you guys want to see what it looks like, head over to my Instagram. I'm Jared Hathaway, or head over to my Snapchat. I'm Jared Hathaway as well. You guys will definitely see it. Quite an amazing. Let me, you know what? Let me, maybe I can post a photo real fast on the Discord and whatnot. You know what? Let me go up. I'm going to go take a photo right now. I'm going to post it in the Discord. Pictures and videos. By the way, Dickie Daniel, what is good? And Mappa, welcome back. Dickie Daniel, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Also, Kylie, what is good? How you doing today? Welcome back. And also, KN, you rolled your ankle. Are you doing okay? By the way, hi, Manny. By the way, I've been buying nothing but moss today. What are you working on a project right now? I'm assuming you probably are. But on top of that, I sent a photo in the Discord, by the way, Nationers. Exclamation mark Discord. If you're watching on TikTok, head over to the link in my bio. There's a Discord link in my bio. And also, Minecraft player, what is good? Thank you. Thank you so much for the welcome, by the way, letting me know I'm in the house. By the way, Mappa, long time no see. I'm doing well today, by the way, my guy. It's great to see you here. I'm doing well, though. Feeling good. It's been good. It's been real great. I've been real happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. But this one's 4. Oh, and that one's 4. Do I move it closer? So I got a 4-block gap there, a 4-block gap there, then I got a 3 here. I don't really know what to do. I don't really know what to do. And you know what? Oh, whoopsie daisy. Let's not do that. I think I have a better concept of what I want to do here. But yes, of course, Isabel, I appreciate it a ton. Congratulations on getting all those first viewers again this week. It's been insane. And also, Dickie Daniel, if you are interested, also in the link in my bio is an application to the Chunk SMP, which is what we're on here. And you're going to do it again on Monday. Interesting. I'm excited to see what that looks like and whatnot. Excited to see. Very, very excited to see. I'm going to go ahead and throw that there. Throw that over there. Coolio. Coolio. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just yapping at this point. But also, that's good. I was just hopping by. So see you later, Mappa. Thank you again so much for tuning in, my guy. Much love out to you. And most importantly, I hope that you are doing well and continue to do well, by the way, my guy. Much love again. I think I'm going to just do this. Every time that there's like a gap here, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's like a really nice thing to do. Because then it's like something consistent, even if it's not like the same amount of blocks. And like that has water next to it, so that's not the biggest of deals. That's kind of nice. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, there is like one thing that I do need to do. I need to fix, I think, one of these sides. And I think it's... Oh, maybe it is this one. No, I don't know. I don't think it is. I genuinely think it is the other side. But if it is that side, then I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm dead wrong. By the way, I love... Melpack, that's really awesome. Say hello to them for me, okay? Say hello to them. Yeah, I just want some, like, at least a little bit of light here. Like, even if that's, like, there, I'm perfectly fine with that. But yes, also, Planet, thank you so much for the jump on the bed, by the way. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go jump on my bed, Nationers. I'm gonna go jump on my bed, okay? I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that, by the way, Planet. I hope you enjoyed that. By the way, Kate Glover, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here again. But yeah, I think I like that lighting better. Cause then it's more like kind of on the side. Like we've been doing a lot of lights on the side like that, not really down the middle as much, unless it's up top. By the way, Manny. Hello, Manny. How are you doing today? Great to see you in here again, my guy. How are you, Manny? So this one's probably going to be by far have the most. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do in that next phase over there. I really have no clue as to what could go there. So if you guys have like really any ideas, let me know in chat because there might be some good ones. But let me show you guys what I'm going to do for the swimming pools today. Swimming pools should be really, really fun. And again, think about Kuzcoptopia. Think about like the Emperor's New Groove. That's like the big part of it. It can't just be like a random thing. It has to kind of fit that Peruvian vibe in a way. Yeah, this has obviously got a lot of water here. So with what we got going today, I'm gonna put like a middle, maybe right around there. I might do like a third up or something, and then do like a swimming pool and whatnot. I'm gonna do like another circle. Yes, another circle, Nationers. A circle into like around and whatnot. Put water in the pool, not beans. Well, that's okay. Well, that's a great start. I think that's a great start. I think we should start there at least. Yes. Yes, absolutely. We should definitely start by putting water in the pool and not beans. Right. Right. I'm with you there. I'm with you. We're speaking the same language. I was speaking the same thing. I was really contemplating on if, you know, it would be a better idea to put water or beans. So the fact that you said water instead of beans, that like really sells the deal for me. So, oh, you know what? It low-key might be this side. It low-key might. I need to go back into the VOD. I need to go back into the VOD yesterday, by the way, Nationers. And I need to find out where was the time that I was working on this section and what pattern did I do? That's what I need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and watch the video right now. I'm going to watch the VOD here. I'm going to mute this thing up. I haven't done that one yet. That one's still getting done. We hadn't done the garden yet. Garden, not yet. Okay, so we're splitting it. All right, I'm here. Let me walk across it. Is that 4? It's definitely 4. 4, 3, 3. That's so interesting. Let me see which one I need to move off. Because maybe it was definitely when I was building it. Yeah, definitely when I was building it. Okay. I think we could do this here. But yes, by the way, probably Liam, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? Yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, that wasn't 3. Yup. Okay. Yup. Okay. I'm gonna go to this side. Did I fix it? No, it definitely is that side. It's not both, but it might be. 1, 2, 3. No, there. Yep. Okay, so actually, Nationers, it was the right side. It was the correct side that I was thinking of. So I think all that I need to do, by the way, Nationers, to fix this, to remedy this, is I basically just need to move back the right side, this side, back 1. So that eliminates this, which is actually kind of nice. But then the thing is that's going to move every single water droplet, I believe. But I'm going to move them anyway, so it's not a big deal. By the way, probably Liam, thank you so much, by the way, my guy. I really appreciate that a ton. Oh, yeah, because it actually came there. I was thinking it was there. Yeah, so I need to move back all of these by 1. Yep. Gotta move all of these back by one. Which, like I said, it's really not like the biggest of deals. If you know what I mean. It's really not the biggest of deals. That one kind of has to stay there. This allows us to have this. So then I could go here. I'm going to place that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to place that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to place that. Perfect. But yes, also leave it. We all unk. What do you mean? And also, I think... And you get 46k to redeem the VIP role. I'm at 26.9 right now, so gonna save up. Very nice. Jared, my package is here. Cat mine. Right. Yeah, which then obviously this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually everything would move up one. Ideally. Let me see if I could just get a... Let me see if I could use just a singular bucket to do this. And then I'll put that there. That there. Then get water. And then hoe that. And then there we go. Okay, so then I need to go here. Here. There we go. All right. So then I need to move all of these forward by one. So we're going to go water there. Mine. Pick. Hoe. Plant. All right. And then cover. Cool. I like that. I like that. Okay. But yes, Isabel, much love out to you. I hope that you have an amazing lurk, an amazing time throughout your night, of course. Much love again. Thank you again so much for being here. Isabel, thank you. I definitely ruined this. But Liam, I'm doing pretty good, by the way, my guy. Doing pretty good. How are you? What have you been up to, by the way, Liam? What have you been up to today? But yes, I'm a good girl. I would never bully anyone. Right. And Isabel's like, yeah, I don't know about that one. So what's going on with the dynamic here? That's what I need to understand. Where did the dynamic go wrong? All right. So here, destroy, place, mine, place, boom, boom, boom. Cool. Perfect. Perfect. Place that there. But yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. I'm gonna cut you straight. I do not know about that one. All right. Perfect. That one's there. Where'd the thing go? There's the block. Sometimes these blocks just continually get lost at the bottom here. Boom. Here we go. Water. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's beautiful. That's a work of art right there. That is a work of art. So now I need to move that one to there, actually. So that could come here. And that could go there. Nice. And that means I move that one forward. Then I got to move this one forward as well. Money. Perfect. And then this one's also going to come forward as well. Nice. Nice. Boom. Boom. Shakalaka. All right. I think that is all of them. There might be some like small hidden ones underneath some of these, but generally that's pretty much all of them moved up. So yeah, Jared, old run. Am I old? Are you calling me old? Why is there a cave spider here? It's broad daylight and the cave spider spinning. Guys, this isn't Supermarket Simulator again. And you're not a grandma. And you're not a janitor. Why is the cave spider spinning? Boots and cats and boots and cats and... Oh, I got a great song for this, okay? Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. John C. Reilly might just suck your toes. World Fair will give you something that's not good for your nose. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, what's going on with the cave spider? Cave spider's spinning, man. Alrighty, so this one, where this one's going under then. This one's going under 2. There we go. By the way, yeah, I think we got all of those fixed. And I think generally everything else is fixed now too. So that's good. But yeah, guys, I did my rendition of Boats and Hoes. Boats and Hoes. Boats and Hoes. The Catalina wine mixer, guys. It's the best event in all of the nation, okay? And I need you guys to know that. That looked a lot better, by the way. That looks a lot better. Love that. Leave the little guy. He's having the time of his life. Let the spider live. I will let him live. I will let him live. I will. So, Nationers, what my plans are. Let me actually tell you guys what my plans are. All right? Because I feel like you guys need to know what this looks like today. So, Nationers, you guys know my obsession with circles. We're gonna create a circle again, okay? I am basically, Nationers, I'm gonna create a circle down maybe midway through the staircase. Some height up. I don't exactly know how high yet. And basically, I'm going to create a circle that runs around from end to side, right? Okay, side to side, and then I'm gonna shave everything down to that height, and we're gonna create a nice little pool. That's what we're gonna do. But also, Cax, what is good? How you doing today? Welcome into the stream. And also, Lexi, thank you so much for liking the live stream. Much love out to you. So, Nationers, I need to find halfway of this. All right, that's what I need to do. That's my main goal. And there's only one block that I need to do this, by the way. Only one block. Only one of them. You guys already know it. We're grabbing the yellow terracotta, baby. I think it's 59 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it should be 59. So I think I should have 5 left in my inventory here. And also, by the way, Lexi, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Welcome in. Great to see you in here again. And also, brother streams a 9 to 9 for real. I streamed that 6 to 9, baby. I mean, if I can't, you know. But also, Cax and also Issa, thank you so much for sharing the live stream. And also, Cax and Lexi, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. And Cax, you're very welcome. By the way, McKenna, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here again. How was your activities? How do they go? How is dinner going, by the way? Manny following in the background. I just see Manny just like be like a background character, and he's just chilling. He's just doing stuff, which is so fun. By the way, we got to play Rivals together. Boo, add me on there. I think my name is just Jared Hathaway, like Jared Hathaway on there. So yeah. Oh, Manny's going to fall again. What is Manny getting up? Is he just getting his acrobatics up? I think he might. But yeah, Boo, what is yours, just so I know? So this is, okay, so it is 59. So technically 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. All right. That's 29. This is technically the middle block because it's 59. All right. So I'm going to place that right there. That's the middle block, and I'm sure, so this is the middle block here. I'm going to go ahead and destroy those two just so I know that that's the middle block. I mean, here's the thing. The circle's not going to change. Well, it might. Very little, but I swear that was 29 blocks. I swear. So it's 59 because I had 6 left up to the top of the stairs. I'm not counting the dead top, because it technically isn't a part of like the looking of halfway. So if it's 59 divided by 2, that's technically 29 and a half. Yeah. 29. So then the middle of those two is technically, so that it's the 30th block. That is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes, let's go. But yeah, it's good we're heading back to this from the store, so hopefully it gets ready when we get there. Oh, and that's actually kind of nice. So is your friend, you mentioned that your friend was cooking. Is she cooking already? And you guys just have to toss the salad? But yes, Isabel, much love out to you. Obviously getting your points up and whatnot. We love to see it. Congratulations on getting the first viewer again. I know you've been getting bullied by Planet, so I hope that everything's good. But yes, Planet, my day, leg pain all day, but got food poisoning, so I've been sick all day and my PC broke, so now I have to fix it. Planet, what is going on in your life that has gone right? Is there anything going on right now that's good? Gosh, Planet, you broke your leg yesterday skateboarding. You are on Wednesday. Today you got food poisoning and your PC's broke. I am praying for you, by the way, Planet. I am praying for you. Am I using it? Okay, cool. I got you, boo. Literally, boo Mackley. Boo boo. You could call, you know what? And I'm not gonna, like, this is, if I was called Boo, if my name were Boo, or like my online persona was named Boo, I would call my fans the Boo Boos. What's up, Boo Boo? I would love that. I would like, that would be what I would do. But if you need any of, maybe that's like an idea. Who knows? But I'm like, yo, like the Boo Boos. I like it. It's all about the tone. It's all about the tone because like some people like might say like boo boo as like, oh hey boo boo, or like hey boo, like but like nah, you're the boo boos. You know? Oh, you got a boo boo? No, I am a boo boo. It's all in the tone. It really is all in the tone. By the way, Daniel, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. How are you doing today? By the way, my guy. Doo 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 doo. Doo-doo. Boom, doo-doo, doo. Boom, boom. I don't know if I like that song. 1980. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna go beats. I'm gonna go beats here. But yes, she is. So should be close to done when we get back. Until it's like the easiest thing to make. Put some of the stuff in. Put a little bit of a ranch, whatever, dressing, whatever. It's amazing. By the way, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today? I get one viewer, and I have one person that joins every time. And boo, here's the thing. Like, that's going to be the viewer that either A, you're going to remember forever, and if they continually come in, but like, imagine being like, yo, like the boo-boos. You know what I mean? Like, keep building that culture. I promise you. It's going to be good. By the way, Mason Tay, what is good? Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Much love out to you. Much love, much love, much love. Welcome in again. But Mason, how was your day going, by the way, my guy? And also, Jay Sliz, what is good? Also, I'm off TikTok and back on Twitch. Let's go, by the way, Jay Sliz. How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. 2, 3, yeah, and then we did 2 there, so that's 5. No, I had 6, so that's 58. So no, it is 29. So technically, it's an even thing. So 126. I should be at 70. 50, no, it's 58. 58? Yeah, that's 58 blocks. 58 blocks. You know, I'm going to keep it right there. I think that this is... Maybe, do I do it lower? Do I do it lower at all? I don't know. By the way, Corbin Alexander, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Also, Mason, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm doing well. Corbin, how are you doing? Welcome in again. I don't know. That might be a little bit too high. We could put it lower. How are we feeling? Okay, Nation, I'm going to do a few things. I need your guys' advice here, okay? I need your guys' expert opinions, okay? You guys are expert Minecrafters, so I need your guys' opinion. I'm going to count this as... No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think this might be the one. Oh, but technically it would start... No? Technically that's even with that, so I don't know. Because technically that block is this block, technically. We'll see. It's gonna be a big gut check. But yes, we're here, so I'll get off. But I'll be waiting for you when you're done. Yes, McKenna. Well, I hope you enjoy. I'm assuming the kind of like an Italian-style dinner should be a ton of fun. Much love out to you, McKenna. Thank you again so much for stopping by. But yes, also, Boo, I appreciate that. And yes, Sal's chilling in the background. And this is another account I'm on. I guess I wasn't following on here, Corbin. No worries. Also, Jared, I'm in danger. The days are getting worse. On a Wednesday was bad. Today was even worse. What next? Well, we got to keep you in a bubble. Okay, Macy? Okay, Planet? But yes, and when are you planning? Are you doing the base tour stuff today, later in stream? I'm going to do that next week. Next week, we're going to do that. Next week. But yes, TikTok Live is going to make me return into my 2-week Minecraft phase. Let's go. I absolutely love that. But yes, Estrella, next Friday. And also, work was crazy today. Almost didn't make it home in time to bring my 92-year-old great aunt to her doctor's appointment. Man, well, I hope that it seems like you guys got there, by the way, which is great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, because technically that's 29. I counted 30 down. All right. Nationers, I need your guys' thoughts and opinions, okay? So let me know in the chat, by the way, Nationers, on what you guys think. So, what do you feel like is a good enough? And you know, it doesn't have to be like right up to this. I was thinking maybe doing it. I think 15 wouldn't look bad, no? 15 wouldn't look bad. Because I think I'm going to bring it in a little bit, probably to like... Ooh, okay. This is what I might do. I think I'm going to go here, but I'm going to have that height, I think. Does that sound good? By the way, Lazarus Cameron Kemp, what is good? This is the base. It's kind of hard to see. I'll be around and whatnot. So Nationers, I need to know, would you guys like the walls that I'm going to put up here for the pool at this distance, this one right here, down and meeting this? So this comes over, that comes down, and they meet right there. And then we start the circle coming around. That I think looks really nice. I do think that looks really, really, really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because I think that looks really, really, really nice, by the way. I think that's a great, great idea. Let's put that there then. See if we can get this nice and aligned. So here. Okay, I like that. That's perfect. But yes, I Can Sleep, welcome back. Big Head Modem Rivals unlocked. Gonna be playing around 10:30. Yes, I might play a little bit tonight. I gotta grab some things from the store. Maybe script some more like short form stuff because it's my first weekend off as a coach. So yeah, we shall see. But I'm definitely down to play a few games if you're on. And are you Pacific Standard Time too, by the way, Boo Mackley? But Lazarus, welcome in, by the way. Great to see you in here. How are you? So, yep. So I need to count how many blocks from... So this block to the middle. Yeah, this block to the middle. That's what I need to count. That is what I need to count right now. So 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, that's 40. That's 40. That's 40. Let's see where we go here. Are you Pacific Standard Time, by the way, Boo Mackley? What's your time zone? 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Okay. 48. Oh, wait, my God. It is so laggy over here. Hold on. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. 58 times 2. 116 plus 1. 58 times 2 plus 1. Yeah, 117. All right. But yeah, oh my God, Boo. Oh my God. I don't know why I didn't comprehend that. You've always told me that you lived in Spokane. Yes, we have discussed this. I don't know why I was like thinking. I guess the thing is it's the internet. Like I never expect anyone to be here in Spokane. We have definitely talked about this, by the way. No, that's fine. 117. All right, so we're gonna put a 117 one out there. That's what we're gonna do. That is what we're gonna do. By the way, Zaxton Best, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. How are you doing today? I wonder, I don't know. I don't think the chickens are lagging anything. I might have to kill them tonight, low key. I might gotta do the unspeakable young Padawans. The younglings. I might gotta pull the trigger. So 117 here. It should be actually pretty easy. This is gonna be like the easiest thing ever. But yeah, I just like it's. I would never expect right away for people to like live in the same city, you know, as especially Spokane. So it's like, I always feel like I'm like, what time zone is people in, you know? I heard of that website. It's good for deliveries. I guess you could try sending an 8x9 box, preferably delivered by tomorrow. Make sure if it's waterproof and delivered by hot air balloon. Right. Whew, excuse me. Oh, Oblivion. I don't know if on like TikTok, I genuinely don't know if it's going to do well on TikTok. Unless you already maybe had like an audience for like Oblivion. But that is a hard one to gauge, I will say. I'm going to go to bed here real fast. Because, Nationers, I also want to sleep in the king bed, by the way. I want to sleep in this nice bed that I made. Like, look at this nice bed. Nice and crisp, nice and good. Kuzcoptopia, baby. And also, I get to sleep and I get to look at the map, by the way. How cool is that? Let me also get rid of this tab here. Jared, things are looking up. I got 6 hours of sleep last night. Let's go. That's what you needed. That's why the bad juju's been happening. By the way, Dylan Robert, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Much love out to you. So, Nationers, actually, let me do this, actually. I think that's going to still get in there. But let me update this map, maybe. Just this map in particular. I think that should be good for the most part. That should be... I feel like that's a pretty good map, by the way. First section is done. First section is done. We're going to have to definitely get some more sections out there, but I don't know. I wonder if I do like more farms and whatnot. Because that's probably the easiest. It's just like tabulating everything. And also, Julian, thank you so much. Yes, it is a giant map and whatnot. And we're slowly adding into my base. As you'll see. It's going to look super cool. I promise. I promise it's going to look really nice. By the way, Pork, welcome back, by the way, onto the server. Welcome back. And Lovebug, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. Is that Vodka the Cow? That is Vodka the Cow. Shout out Vodka the Cow. All right, so this is the middle block here. We're going to go down to that block there. And we're going to go down to that block there. Because that's the height that we want. That is the same block. Yep. All right, so I need to see how many blocks out this is from the center there. I did not check that. So let me go do that right now. Because I need to build out 7, 6, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, brr. Then I'll have to do the same on the other side. So I might actually finish that, actually. Oh my God, I didn't even do the same thing again. Cody, what is good? Welcome back. And Pork, how are you doing today? Cody, how are you doing today? Great to see you in here. And yes, I do play on PC. I do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I like that. 6, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then now 3 3s. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 3s now. 3 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4 2s. 4 2s. So that's 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now 1 2 1 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. All right, so this is where things are going to get difficult because now we're going on. Now we're past the point of no return. And I guarantee you, now that I'm thinking about it, I guarantee you we're going to run into those llamas. I guarantee you we're going to run into those llamas. Yes, we'll have to definitely play some quick play, of course. But yes, I need to start gaming on my PC more. Has a 4090 and you're not gaming on it? Oh, man. Definitely should. Definitely should. It's a ton of fun, like, play Marvel Rivals on PC. I like it. I can't play controller games a whole lot. But also, Cody, I'm good. What about you, bro? I am doing well myself. Doing good. I might have made it a little bit of an error. I might need to move in some things here. I might need to move some things a little closer than where they were. Because the unfortunate part is there are llamas there. There are llamas. I think I like that height, but I'm going to have to make it a lot closer, I think. I think that's what I need to do here. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to need to do. Which, honestly, Nationers, is A-okay. We're going to make a few mistakes here and there in terms of the building. I'm also missing, I think, one yellow. Oh, yeah. I'm missing like a handful of terracotta because of this. Oopsie. My bad. So, yeah, Jared, I've been blessed from the heavens. My leg pain is gone. Let's go. Let's go. I think the height is good, though. I think the height is generally pretty good. But I definitely need to be more in. So, how far in do I want it? That's the question. That is the question. So, I need to find that height right there. And I'm going to go over to those llamas to see if I could get like a nice behind angle. So, this is 87. 80, 87. Okay. All right. We could do that. We could do that. I want to find a nice... Need to find a nice... what? Maybe I could do like a few blocks back, maybe. Let's see. So that's... Where's that? Is that block? Yeah, that is. Oh, right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 block gap in between. And we do it that way. So now I need to find out how many blocks up to that area. 7 block gap I think I like. Oh, keep climbing. Keep climbing. So here's 1. Yep. All right. So now I need to figure out how things go here. That's my main mission. So that's what we're going to do here, Nationers. I moved it. We're definitely closing in this circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 45, 90, 91. All right. So now, Nationers, I'm going to do a 91 circle. All right. So that's what we're going to be working on. We're going to be working with a 91 circle here. And I'm going to go from this side, actually. I'm going to go from this side. We'll make it work. I never really liked building left, but I just don't know where it starts on the other side. So, yeah. We're going to do a little backwards here. Because normally I like going left to right because then I'm counting blocks, but right to left is going to be a complete flip of the brain, okay? Complete flip of the brain. All right, so now we need to get down to 87 here. That was quite a bit of blocks to get up. But this is the swimming pool that we got to make, that we're going to make. Not gotta, but get to. So I think this is 3. Let me at least do base. Let me just see. Because I feel like I'm right with that. That's 3 blocks. I think we have enough terracotta that it should be fine. But we'll find out. I think there's also some at the bottom there. Hold on. Let me get down here. I think there's some down here that I need to grab. That I'm definitely going to need. All right. So this is the middle. We're down in the middle here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay. I need 6. There we go. There we go. I like that. I like that. Perfect. By the way, Grox MC, what is good? Revealed by Light, what is good? And also, by the way, Jared Hathaway Live 2.0, welcome into the stream. Great to see you guys all in here. I hope that you guys are doing well. And also, Revealed by Light, thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. And also, I gave a little bit on it. I really just get locked in because with my Xbox, I got Grandmaster. What do you normally play, by the way, Boo? That's 6. Now I need to do 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 3. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. What's up, Parker? What is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. I hope that you're doing well. How was, I know you had something, after practice. How did that go, by the way? But, also, oh, you're a Wanda main too? I guess she's probably one of my main DPSs. I love a good Wanda. I got one of her skins and whatnot. I like Wanda a lot. She's one of my favorite characters even in the MCU as well. So it's like super awesome to play her. Nonetheless, when is a new chunk going to start? Probably a little, probably like mid-June, I would say. Probably mid-June. Mid to late June. Like 20th plus. June 20th plus. That makes sense. So yeah, Jared, can you go over all the Minecraft lore over 4 hours? Possibly. Possibly. I might. Do you want the lore about my base in general? Because that might take 4 hours. Also, Parker, I'm doing good. I got picked up. Oh, yes. Yes, because your dad had a job interview. That's right. That's right. How did your dad's interview go? Yes, you have plenty of time then. We're not going to like rush into the next season. I want to make sure everything's like really thorough. Really want to make sure everything is very, very, very thorough. All right, so that's our 4th 2. We got to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. There we go. Now we got to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Might have to take down some of this, but this should be good. What's your guy's sport? Parker is one of my athletes, actually. He's a sprinter, long jumper. But yeah, track and field, if that makes sense, by the way, Revealed by Light. But yes, I appreciate the kind words, by the way, Revealed by Light, and some of the messages up above. And also, G-Baby, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. So this is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I need to go this way with it. 2. Oh, I don't like doing it this way, but I'm going to have to. That's fine. Because it's counting the outside block, not the inside block. I'm going to get rid of some of this, though. Because I know I'm going to have to. It's going to get gone anyways, but it's just the fact that it's in the way for this particular build and whatnot is not good. If you guys know me, you know I love a good circle in Minecraft. You know? But yes. But yeah, he's good. He's on second phase in the interview. Very nice. And if he makes obviously past 2, I'm assuming, then he gets a job. Very nice. What type of work? Obviously, you don't have to say the company just because we're on stream. But what is it? I guess what industry, if that makes sense. And also, by the way, Chris G, we are using MCMMO. It's a pretty good RPG faction server plugin, but we figured we'd make it a little bit competitive for us and whatnot, so we did just that, and that's what we had. But yeah, Parker, it's a killer one. We did something a little similar during cross country, and that one definitely killed me as well. But kudos out to you and obviously everyone else pushing through, because that is not an easy workout by any means. Not a super easy workout by any means. I mean, some people, you kind of decide how hard it is for you, but generally, that's always. I'm glad it was a good workout. By the way, Cax, currently we are on a server. We are about to finish up the season, so I'm not exactly inviting anyone else onto the server right now. But if you would like to put in an application for next season, there is a link in my bio. It's a Beacon AI link. If you fill that out, if you have Java, then you can fill that out. And what is it? Yeah, to at least have an application in for next server and whatnot. Also, I do not know. That's kind of crazy that my inventory got super full. Let's go. Boom, boom. Perfect. I like that. I'll put that in there as well. Cool. And also, you guys should add the banknote. Yeah. We used to have one called withdrawal, and we used to have like a banknote and whatnot, but I don't know what, I think it just went out of, like it wasn't updated or something and whatnot. So yeah. He helps out with the doctors who are going to surgery. Okay. Is he like an RN? Because I talked to your dad because he was helping on Wednesday with long and triple and whatnot. Your mom was helping with long, your dad was helping with triple. So yeah, okay. That makes sense. Because he's more of a nurse than a doctor. That's kind of cool though. Your dad's really, really cool. By the way, Bentley, what's good? Welcome back. And hopefully when I get the new PC, I can join the server and stream borrow. I love that. And also, make sure to put in that application, by the way. That's super duper important as it helps, of course. So, yeah. Where's halfway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 3. Okay. So from here, I need to go out how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. All right. And then I'm just going to start it from there. So 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I need to make it here. I need to get all of this clean. Oh, this is going to be a doozy. This is going to just like hurt my brain. Having to think about this just hurts my brain already. But I think this should line up. I think this should line up pretty easy. I can't do it backwards. That's the thing. Like my brain does not compute how to do this thing backwards. At least not easily. But also, Aiden Patterson, what is good? Welcome back. I'm doing well, by the way. Mob Ties, I got you. Let me finish this. I'll show you guys. I know we have a lot of new people. I will show you guys what this base looks like and all of that good stuff here in a quick second. So yeah, 3, 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, so then we went down that way. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is going to come out. This is 4. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh goody. I hope this lines up, Nation. I'm gonna look like an idiot if this does not line up, by the way. I'm gonna look like such an idiot if this does not line up. Gosh, I hope it does. I hope it does. Okay? Hang tight with me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, it's only 2. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. It's supposed to be 4 and like 2. Yeah, so I got 1 here, and then I'm supposed to go like here. Boom. I think I can start like kind of taking a bit of this off. Yeah, it's 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, Okay, I think I can do it this way. As long as this is flat, I think I can do it. You know what, Loki? I thought I was going to cook that. I didn't cook that. By the way, yes, I appreciate the mob ties. Bentley, I'm doing good. And Aiden, welcome back. And Adam, what is good? How are you doing it? And yes, I can't sleep. Hello, Jared. I'll see you Sunday. Well, I hope to see you next stream, by the way. That stream will be next Monday, by the way. I can't sleep. Well, great to see you in here again. I appreciate you tuning in. And yes, Boo, I'm out to work. I'll add you on Rivals before stream tonight. Yes, of course, Boo. Much love out to you, my guy. I'll make sure to pop in, too. I gotta send the love as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. So backwards. 2, 1, 2. Yeah. I got this. Maybe I did have it right. Maybe I was off by 1 block. Maybe I was off by 1 block. Maybe I was. Yep. I think I was actually I think I started there. Or maybe I just miscounted. Maybe I did just miscount. Because this is halfway right here. This block is halfway. And it's 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 6. So yeah. By the way, Jude, what is good? How are you doing? Great to see you in here. How have you been? And welcome into a stream for the first time, Jude. Welcome in. I got this. Looking good. Looking fresh. I just needed to see what that looked like without the inside blocks. The inside blocks like really F me over. But now I need to go ahead and add the inside blocks back. Because that's consistent with what I did up there. So I'm just going to make sure that these inside blocks are in here. Because that's what we're going to need anyways. But yes, I can't sleep. Much love. Thank you again so much for being here, by the way, my guy. And also, Jay Sliz, peace out, everyone. I got to get some sleep so I can actually function at work. Enjoy the prayers. Jay Sliz, thank you again so much for being here. Much love out to you. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your night. Much love. You should make a mangrove really cheap in the next chunk. Right. Is that where your idea is? Like, I'll make it like 2 cents for you, Pork, okay? By the way, Big Ball Jamal, what is good? Welcome back, by the way. What am I building? So right now, I am building a circle from around here all the way over to here. Basically, I'm stripping everything from the top down, and then I'm stripping everything outside of this circle down, and I'm basically making a giant swimming pool on this side and that side. That's my main goal. And it's 7, so we gotta get kicking on this. It's such a good block, but it's the worst to get a lot of. Right. So we should make it really pricey then. Let me go to sleep just to make it daytime here. I'll show you guys the llamas. I'll show you guys what we've been working on. And as you guys can tell, we've done the inner sides here. So that's kind of something consistent at what we've done. But yeah, this is going to look super sick. I'm going to basically create like a nice little circle there. There's going to be a circle there. It's going to be real nice. I'm super excited about it. Hopefully you guys like that map. That map, we took all yesterday on... not yesterday. We finished it up this last Tuesday, which is really fun. By the way, Midnight, what is good? Oh, I believe somebody already made it daytime. But yeah, we just need to get rid of everything on the inside of the circles all the way down to that level and whatnot. So one thing that I also need to do, I'm going to go downstairs. I need to make a bunch of quartz. I need to make a bunch of quartz. That is what I need to do. That is most definitely what I need to do. So, Nationers, this is what we got cooking up in here, by the way. These are the llamas. By the way, Mob Ties, these are the llamas here. They look very nice. And obviously, they have the different scars for the rights and the lefts there. But yeah, I like them a lot. By the way, Rebecca Turner, what is good? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. And also, Midnight, I am doing great myself. I'm feeling good. Not as tired throughout the beginning parts of the stream, so yeah. And Minty Tech, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Much love out to you. Great to see you in here. Hey! No. No, 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 no. All right. That's there. I don't know how that thing still has any resemblance of anything. I should just do like that. That's actually kind of nice. Let me put a bunch of coal in here, by the way. There's no. Okay, let me put a bunch of coal in here, by the way. Let me put a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and send that down and whatnot, because that's important. We need this to come back and forth. And yes, also Rebecca Turner, what is good? Yes, we did build this all in survival, but Rebecca, the only thing is, since we are on a server, we do have a shop on here and whatnot. So there are things that we maybe have been able to purchase, like you saw the coal here, just to kind of speed up a little bit of those processes as well. So yeah, I really just want everything to look nice and full here. So I'm going to keep that there. I'm going to go out here real fast. I need to drop off some items. Some very needed items here that need to be dropped off. That looks fine. Do not go into that hole, sir. Do not do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Your life is at risk. Okay? Your life is very much at risk by doing that. Don't do it. I'm telling you, you do not want to do it. So I'm going to go to ore here. I'm going to spend a bunch on quartz blocks, by the way. Because I need that. I need a lot of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and send that through and whatnot. I'm going to buy a bunch of quartz here. By the way, Naruto, what is good? Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. And thank you so much, Rebecca. I really appreciate that a ton. There we go. Blocks of quartz. Blocks of quartz. Okay, there we go. Got those placed in there. Those are functioning. These are going through right now. They're making some things. But yes, that's good to hear. I got the first half of my setup today. Really happy. How much longer until you get the full thing, by the way? Nationers, sorry, the 7:30, it's not 7:30 right now, but the body got real tired there for a split second, okay? Oh, today at it, I said 3 a.m. in the morning. Right. I see what you mean. As in, like, it is coming today, like, obviously, because technically the time works. So, like, it is today, but technically you haven't slept yet. I see. By the way, actually, maybe I don't need mangrove at all. Well, luckily, it's going to be super expensive. It's going to be so expensive, pork. So expensive. You're not even going to want to build with it. And also, funny story number 12, when I got a fork from the kitchen, and I was walking around, and I saw an outland, walked up to it, put the fork into it. But 5-year-old Macy did not know that she should have not shoveled a fork into a damn outlet, and almost got shocked. My mom saved me. Now, I've done something similar. I cut the cord of something that was plugged in, and then plugged it in, or that you could plug in, and then I plugged it in, and it just went, and I looked at it and went, bah! And my dad's like, he looked at me all dumbfounded. He's like, he looked like the turtle in that one meme from Over the Hedge, and the turtle's like, that's what he looked like. That's what he was looking at me, just like that. And also, how many people do you have helping you build this? 0. This is all built by myself. I had a few people early on help with gathering some quartz and whatnot, out of the kindness of their hearts. But that was probably when we were working on the main staircase and like focusing on getting those things done very early on. So it has not been a team effort for quite some time, but that does not diminish those that have helped along the way, whether that's like giving a few items that I do end up selling, or, you know, giving advice on like, hey, this isn't working. What are your thoughts on this? There's been definitely a lot of inspiration from the Nationers and the community as a whole. I started this build in early April of last year, but with, you know, with streaming, you play other games, and mine is no different. I was playing other games at the same time as well, and yeah, no different. So yeah. By the way, Manny, who's winning? Who's winning that game? You said it's tying up in the playoffs. Are they tied right now? Not like the game's over. The game just started like an hour ago. So I know that it's not over unless they just forfeited it, or unless it's like a big blowout already. Because the Rockets blew out the Warriors in game 5. But yes, I'm going to go to bed. Well, my leg pain is gone. Good night. We'll plan it. Thank you again so much for being here. Much love out to you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Maybe it's the second quarter. All right. NBA. It's a 5-point game. A 5-point game. Oh, no. Big blowout brewing. Big blowout. Jimmy's got 13. Steph's got 16. That's what they need. That is what they need. That is what they need, man. They need a big, aggressive court. Moses Moody hasn't been playing any good box minus minutes. But neither is Fred VanVleet, but and Dylan Brooks. But that's the lovely part of it. They're going to go head to halftime here real quick. All right. So, Nationers. I don't know how much I have done on the other side. I mean, technically, I have nothing done. Which is going to be kind of rough. Because if we're building right here over, like, there is nothing here yet. So maybe this is like a 2-dayer, you know? Because we're going to have to shave off a lot of this anyways. I think we can shave everything down to 87. And yeah, Jordan ended up buying all the moss. Did it refill? You bought all of the moss? It did. The stock is 58. 58. So you mean to tell me that moss blocks are up 17,000%? 17,141.38%. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. And also, Seamatter, welcome back, by the way. It is cheaper than I imagined, but it's not that expensive. It's like, no, but Pork, you have to realize this thing is as much as dirt. Because you can just buy dirt and turn it into moss. So this thing went from like, this thing also went from like 50 cents. I would assume, I think it was about 50 cents to $500. Oh, and now, oh, somebody's buying the moss. Somebody's buying the moss. And also, DMV Trade, thank you. I really appreciate that. Seamatter, we did finish up the garden, by the way. We did. I mean, I might add some more things to it, but generally, we did finish it. And what is that big circle supposed to be? So up here, actually, is Kuzcotopia's crown. And I wanted to keep the same idea, having these segmented areas. So having 3 on each side down here. And now if you look down here close enough, you could see these yellow lines here, doing the same thing there, doing the same thing there. Obviously, the middle one's pretty easy. And then going on this side and doing the same thing, coming here, doing the same thing. So yes, we are working on a swimming pool. So I need to go to bed here real fast. And then I need to prep my inventory for pool time. Pool time. And I need to bring it down all the way to 87. 87, but I do need to sleep. Oh! Is it? Are the sprinklers on? Maybe the sprinklers are on. I don't know. Maybe they are. But also, do you have a collection of things IRL that you can find a cool, like, example? I have a lot of card decks. I collect cards and magnets. Those are like my go-tos. My go-tos. Every time I travel, I always grab a magnet at the airport, and I always grab a deck of cards. Always. That's like symbolizes that area that I just visited. So, yeah, I don't need torches for right now. I don't need any buckets either. But yeah, it's gonna go for now to play with friends and let the moss refill. Well, I hope that nobody actually takes up the moss. That would be kind of bad if anyone took your moss. But yeah, Isabel, hopefully that goes well. Playing some games with some friends while it refills. We'll be on, so it should be refilling as we speak and whatnot. Which, let's see where it's backed at now. Backed up to 58. Is that like the stock? Is the stock like 58? What's the stock on this thing? Oh. I don't know. Wait. Let me try something. Hold on. Oh. Okay, I see what that was meant to be. Stock 77. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. I'm gonna go sell hand all. I definitely lost money doing that, but that is a-okay. I spent like $140, $150 just to only make 131 of it back. All right, Nationers, let's go ahead and start getting all of this just working. By the way, C-Matter, thank you so much for the 1-bit cheer, by the way, my guy. Much love out to you. I appreciate that a ton. You know, Twitch needs to bring back the watch an ad for bits. It does. It absolutely should. Like, I don't know why they got rid of it. Do you guys agree? Because, like, Twitch is always, like, there's always a news cycle about, like, oh my goodness, like, Twitch is, like, not making any money and, like, they're having to change a whole bunch of the revenue plans. They should bring that back. 5 bits? 5 bits? I mean, maybe is it because were they not making 5 cents per ad watch? Is that, like, the case? And, like, all you'd have to do is, like, limit it. Because it's like, yeah, somebody could probably just, like, watch a billion ads and, like, you not actually make any money. But it at least gets more advertisers with that, which I think is, like, their main problem right now. They're not, like, getting any they didn't have many advertisers, but now that they fixed that, bring it back! You know what I mean? Yeah, so you, back in the day, probably when I was in, like, high school, 2017 and under, like, for sure 2017 and under, you could watch a stream, like, this is when, like, bits, like, were first coming out. You used to be able to watch a 30-second ad for 5 bits. So you can share, like, five times, like, 5 little bits. And now I understand if, like, the model didn't work, but I'm sure you could change the model. Maybe it's like a minute ad for 5, so you can have more ads. You invite more advertisers depending on what type of content it is. And if you feel like some advertisers aren't super happy with where they're being placed, maybe you put in more of like a auto-generated, like, I mean, it's live. You know, like GTA 5 is obviously a decently violent game, but you can still be family friendly in GTA 5 in a way where it's like you're not saying any curse words, but like there are curse words being said in the game. Or, you know, let's say you're playing Minecraft. Like some people play Minecraft very belligerently. Some play it a little bit more passively, and they're kind of like patient with the game. They're quiet, you know, they're not like playing like Bed Wars all day and like cursing. So like, yeah, it was a super cool feature. And then all of a sudden they're just like, nah, we don't want this thing anymore. So it's like they can change that feature so much. They can. I don't know why they don't. That's the thing. Yeah, maybe like a cap on a day, because I can imagine some people like maybe like abusing it. There used to be, I think it used to be like free game for a while. But then they added an update, and that update just made it like so there's like a cooldown on it. You know what I mean? And so, like, and especially because usually when you pay for ads, you're paying for how many times it's being seen. There's a lot of variables. How many times it's getting seen, you know, how many times it's shown. Some people are going to get it seen twice. Some people are going to only see it like once. Others like a billion times. But the idea of like it being like infinite, right? It's like you just put a cooldown on it. So it's like people aren't playing a whole bunch of ads. You as a company can still do your thing while providing, you know, ad slots for companies. And that would be a great idea. You know what I'm saying? And also Brain, thank you, by the way. Great to see you back here, my guy. I see you and DMV Trey have the exact same profile photo. How did you get that? What inspired you guys to have that profile photo? I love to know. Yeah, just like a cooldown. I don't even care if it's like a 10-minute cooldown. Like, and it goes on like top of the ads that you already watched, like on a stream already. You know? Like, and I guarantee you that there's going to be more people. And like, you know, it pays creators a little bit more. There's more incentive to maybe like be like, hey guys, like you can actually watch a few ads if you don't mind. If you want to, you know, cheer. Like the same thing kind of with Twitch Prime subs. You know what I mean? So yeah, what are you guys' thoughts? If you guys could watch ads for bits, would you guys do it on Twitch? Because I think that idea is still really, really good. And it breaks my heart that that idea just got canned. Because it had so much potential, especially now in today's age, when everything is like so digitized like that. I'm just kind of surprised. But yes, also Brain, my Twitch is right below my face here. If you are interested in maybe checking out the Twitch, link is in my bio, or obviously type in my username right below me. But yeah, and yes, man, like that's the nice part too. Like, especially if you do watch like only one Twitch streamer, like you mentioned myself, the big factor of it is like, oh, hey, what is it? Like the big factor is like, yeah, you can just kind of continue to support that person. And like, maybe you have like 5 per day or something, you know? So you're not just like boosting out like a bunch of them. I think you'd have to maybe have like a per day limit. And not so much of a cooldown. By the way, Manny, oh Manny, oh Manny. Manny's got me a posture check, a hydration, a dig straight down. He's got it all today. And also, I'm just better. What is good? We currently have a plugin called MCMMO. Thank you, Manny. Thank you, Manny. You're the GOAT, man. You are really, really the GOAT. Manny, I will change those to orange for you, by the way. Let me know which orange you like better. That's definitely orange right there. But yes, I'm just better. We are using complementary reimaginers or shaders. I don't think I could hold on to them, but that's okay. Oh, Manny. Oh, Manny. Oh, Manny. You're going to have me dig straight down right into a lava pit? Right into a lava pit. You cruel. It's a cruel world out there. It really is. And also, Ish, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. What is good? Great to see you. Accidentally started this. I just got so much, by the way, I got so much, things out of that. Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted a little bit of the copper here. Copper is really, really nice to have. But yes, so I need to do a posture check. I'll do that right now, by the way, Manny. Make sure that things are good. The arms are moving. But Ish, thank you. Loving the live so far. What you working on, Ish? Well, thank you so much. And also, I'm just better. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button as well. Welcome, both of you, to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Can Houston force a game 7. That's what's going to happen today. That's what we're finding out. But also, I will jump on the bed here in a split second, by the way, Manny. Making sure that it's safe down here, by the way. By the way, Gross, what is going to welcome in? And also, Ish, right now we are working on a nice little swimming pool to kind of accent our base a little bit. So that is what we are working on. We are working on getting... Yeah. We're working on getting a bit of that kind of incorporated and whatnot into our base. I'm going to buy a torch just so you guys can see because... yeah, I'm assuming some of you guys can't see. So let me get some torches out for you guys. Cool, I like that. I'm just gonna place a torch in here, to be honest. So yeah, we're working on a swimming pool, but someone on Twitch, my guy Manny, he decided to redeem a dig straight down. So I gotta dig straight down here. And hence why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. So Jared, you also gotta jump. Yes, I also do have to jump on the bed. What's gross? Right, brain. And Ish, you'll probably see a little bit of it. I've been kind of going up and down, walking around. I've done so many base tours. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my God. Why? Why? Why would you do that? I just got jumped on by an anvil and Manny. Mind you, Manny was the one person. Manny was the one person that had me dig straight down, by the way. The one person. Can you go so I can fill in the hole? Can you? Nope. I gotta fill in the hole. Okay, well, you're gonna be gone hopefully by the time I get back. And yes, what kind of server am I playing on? We're playing on a paper server. Let's go. Got some nice diamonds here. Got some very nice diamonds. I love it. Jared's favorite thing, base tours and complimentary reimagine. Oh, yeah. My 2 favorite things on TikTok streams. Everyone always asks for a base tour. It's not a bad thing. It's just the number of requests that always... It's always like I can't stop to do what I'm doing to do a base tour. I promise you, you will see the base as I move around. But yes, we found diamonds, guys. Get some diamond emojis in the chat if you guys are on Twitch. If you guys are subscribed, I believe you guys have diamond emotes as well. Also, Dad, thank you so much for the 3 It's Corn. And Harry Gorilla, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Welcome in again. Hopefully you're doing well. And welcome to the nation, the realist community on the internet. Great to see you in here. And also, where was Manny at? I don't know if I covered up the area that Manny was in. Yeah, I don't think I did. That's okay. Time to go up now. Time to go up. By the way, Sweet Brad, what is good? Great to see you back here. And I love when you have a high enough mining level. A high enough mining level, you can actually... Yeah, I kind of like this. Because now I'm all the way up here and I still have deep slate. A #1 Minecraft player wouldn't strip mine. They would dig straight down, Angelo. They would. That's what they would do. Nice seeing you again, brother. I'm going to be off to bed. Get some sleep. Yes, midnight. I will definitely get some sleep. I hope that you get some sleep as well. Why you have to cover the gap? Just, I guess, so mobs don't spawn. Not that they will, but they can, you know? Oh, it's sweet. Bradwell, thank you so much for lurking on there, by the way, my guy. I do appreciate that a ton. Much love, much love. Right. We got all of that. We got most of the items here. I'm going to go ahead and build a little staircase up here. And whatnot, just so I have one. And now let's just destroy level by level here. Level by level here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Level by level. Destroying everything here. I love it. By the way, Sampo Koski's Bad Dragon. Right. I have a feeling this is the same guy that joined in earlier. We went from gross. I won't say everything else. But then we also had, Hairy Gorilla. But... Oh, yeah. I feel like it's the same guy with the same, you know, he's got all of the accounts on one. He's got everything locked in. You know what I mean? But account, welcome in. Angela, welcome in. Great to see you in here. Let's go home C. I got to place some more items in here. The thing is that this thing is going to get so backlogged. You know what I mean? This thing is going to get so backlogged. It's going to be nuts having to deal with this. But I think generally we should be okay. I would hope. But also, I've never seen you before. I'm innocent, I swear. Hey, well, Sampo, I appreciate that. I appreciate the honesty. Because there's been somebody that's came in, a Sampo, and their names are like pretty much like right in line with yours. Like, obviously, if you read the full name, like, I'm calling you Sampo. You know what I mean? It gets pretty wild. But yes, what is top clips that's new? I believe that's top clips that maybe got viewed, see matter? And also, yes, Sweet Brad, what is your name on TikTok, by the way? There we go. Let's go here. Here we go. I like it. I like it. So yeah, I would assume it's probably, yeah, just like some of the more viewed clips on a channel or something. Oh, my mom just texted me. Oh, my mom is leaving work. She's coming home. She is coming home, Nationers. I think I might get one side of this pool done. And whatnot, just because the other side is going to be kind of hectic. Plus, I still have a lot of mining to do. And I might take it easier today. But I also know that I got to get it done. And that's kind of the big portion of it. The big portion. Okay, there we go. But we're getting everything out down to 87, which is nice. That's exactly what we were supposed to do. So, that's nice. It at least gives this more of a purpose down here, too. So, I'm loving it. I'm loving this. By the way, Brayden, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today, my guy? Thank you so much for following. Is this a new account, Brayden? Great to see you in here again, my guy. Oh, we got that. Oh my God. I have so much stuff. I'm going to just start selling everything at this point. I'm legit going to just start selling everything. And just like throw out this, sell all. Everything goes. Everything is gone. All right, as long as it's even, I'm happy. I am happy. Nationers, I gotta ask, how was your guys' day today? What were you guys up to? Anything fun that you guys had this past week? Anything fun you guys are doing this weekend? Yeah, what are you guys up to, by the way? Also, Mother's Day is super late, by the way. I believe so. Yeah, Mother's Day is on the 11th. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen Mother's Day that late into the month. That's nuts. Oh, very nice. You're heading to Vancouver to visit my aunts. Very nice. That's super awesome, C-Matter. That should be a ton of fun. That should be really, really fun. There we go. Let's go here. I'm probably gonna get rid of these anyways, but I'd rather make sure that I have them instead of just banking on that I have them. So, and plus, I think now I pretty much get 2 out of everything, so that's really nice. By the way, Cedric, what is good? Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet, and welcome in again. How are you doing today, Cedric? Thank you so much for hitting that follow button, and welcome to the nation, the realist community on the internet. So I need to get all of that done flattened. All of that done flattened. And I also need to get all of this outside and whatnot too. That's going to be kind of a nightmare. Because I don't exactly, like, that's in... I'm going to have to do right where things are. There we go. Here we go. Because the thing is I am also doing, I'm going to do, like, things coming down, too. So I got to make sure that this thing is, like, fully prepared. Follow that. There we go. Follow this. Get rid of all of that. I'm just making sure that everything's flat just so that I can see. A lot of dirt here. Looking good, though. My mom sent me a text again. Oh my gosh, it's been so crazy. Oh. That's kind of nuts. That's like a crazy day. My mom just messaged me about things. By the way, Cedric, yes, what's up, my guy? How are you? We're currently working on building a nice little swimming pool. That's kind of our big goals here. So we are doing that right now. And I'm just trying to like trim off a little bit of the fat of the mountain right now. It's kind of my main goal, is getting this all kind of off, because this is all going to have to go straight to the ground. So I'm still going to have to do that here. But I just need to get things back, moving back. I might do a sell all here. Sell all. There we go. There's just a lot of items. Like, I don't need any of these items, like, actively right now. So, like, I think I have plenty of items that I need. So, yeah. We should be good. But yes, also some matter. That's the nice part now. You've already gotten VIP. That's like the creme de la creme. Filled to the brim. You got everything that you wanted with the points. Now you could just spend however you want, which is always nice. That's always, I feel like, a nice feeling. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. All right, that one's gonna have one too. Yep, there we go. Oh, my dad texted back. Wow. Simple dad text. Wow. My mom was talking about how crazy today was at work, and my dad's like, wow. Simple dad text, you know, the good old thumbs up type of thing. Gotcha. By the way, boss, what is good? How? Oh. Right. By the way, Renz, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today? And boss, just like that, you already got a dig straight down. Welcome back, by the way. I did see that you yep. I did see. I mean, it could have been anywhere on that circle when you did it, but I don't think it changes much. Pretty much, I would actually prefer this area because the other area I had already gone down. Manny already made me go down on the other area over there. So I'm not like, oh my goodness, they're not. It's just a new area, you know? But yes, friends, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today? I love how gold is so abundant now. I remember, like, gold used to be like a forbidden ore that you would just never find, ever. You'd find a million lapis, you'd find a million redstone, but you can never, ever, ever find any gold. And now you find it just like it's candy on Halloween. Sometimes it even just finds you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to find the gold. The gold's gonna find you. So, yeah. Renz, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It's been a great day so far. Been up to, oh, man, it's been a busy morning. My morning kind of got cut a little funky. I woke up at 9 o'clock this morning, Nationers, to my dog barking. I thought my dog was barking because they needed to go outside or something was wrong, so I let them outside. I go back to bed, and I hear somebody at my doorstep. And I was like, okay, well, if that's a package, I should probably bring it in. If that is, you know, a porch pirate, then I should probably go run after them. So I go upstairs to the front door, and to my surprise, Nationers, it was not a porch pirate. It was 20 boxes at the front doorstep. 20 boxes. Okay? 20 boxes of, can you guess what? Can you guess? Packing envelopes. 100 count of packing envelopes. And there was 20 boxes sitting at my door at 9 o'clock this morning. 20 of them. Crazy, crazy amount, by the way. So, yeah. A 20 count, 20 boxes of 100 units of packing envelopes. Like, you go to the USPS and you slide in a little, and you just slide it in and you zip it. Yeah, my doorstep was looking like stock and spend, legit. Low key, it was looking like stock and spend. Low key. It was looking a little like stock and spend. Now that you say that, it like high key was looking like stock and spend. Like, we were, I had flashbacks, guys. I had flashbacks. It was crazy. And by the way, Cowboys fan 2. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Great to see you here. And welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Welcome in again. Yes, that is those were the boxes I sent in the Discord because some people aren't following me on Instagram or on Snapchat, where I post a little video about like what freaking happened this morning, basically what I just explained to you guys. So like I figured I'd just post a photo in there and whatnot. So yeah. But yeah, I know I try to dig the bedrock. It's just there. So it's like you're monotonously going down. We found diamonds last time, but we did not find it this time. It's okay. No. Those were, you know what? Let me add to it, by the way. Let me add to it, okay? Pictures and videos. Let me reply to it. Okay, let me reply to my own message. This is stock and spend. Coming. Stock and spend IRL. It is 20 boxes of 100 count packing envelopes. They just showed up at my door. Yeah, no. So I didn't buy. Okay, so quick thing. I didn't buy them. They just showed up to my door like an adopted child. Okay, like, you know, like the kids that get, you know, put at doorsteps. Just like that. 20 boxes, 2,000 packing envelopes became my child for the day. I then called USPS and whatnot, and we got it all sorted out. They're coming tomorrow to come pick them all up. So that's what's happening tomorrow. That's what's happening tomorrow. And that's been a pretty fun side project this morning. Because I contacted the people that on the label it says that it's from. And they're like, yeah, we're just a warehouse. I was like, all right. But you could call this number. You could call the support line. I was like, all right. So I'll call the support line. Took me to UPS support line. I was like, okay, well, they'll probably have an answer. My guy Curtis, okay? Curtis helped me out. He was a real one, okay? Country accent. I was listening to Doug Dem Dimmadome, okay? Through the phone. All right? USPS. The United States Postal Service. The mailman dropped it off this morning, okay? The mailman dropped it off this morning. To my surprise. And whatnot. So yeah, that was a very interesting morning today. Okay, very interesting morning. Are you gonna do the Kai Streaming University? You could try and apply everything is paid for, he said. Probably not. I don't really have too much interest in things like that anymore. Like, I just need I've already had enough time and experience in doing things. Yeah. I just got to put the work. I just got to put it into visual evidence now and whatnot. So that's not anything that I'm like super intrigued to like be a part of. I know, I understand that it's nice, and obviously you're part of it. Like, that's a really cool thing, but it's not anything that I'm like. It's like, imagine like doing like. Imagine you're a professional, and okay, I'm not gonna compare myself to a professional streamer. But imagine you were like a professional streamer, right? And you like or like a professional violinist, you know? And you like you got so good that you can play in front of people. Like, you built the confidence, you can play really well. And all of that to say that you still take like beginner-ish violin lessons, right? Like, you already know how to play. Like, the amount of new information you're going to find in a beginner lesson is so minimal to where you're at that point, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm just not super interested, and that's not diminishing anything that is in the Kai Streaming University and whatnot. It's just not something where I'm at that is an opportunity that I feel like I need to take, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And I hope that makes sense. Like, sure, I think it'd be a great opportunity. Obviously, you're aligning yourself with a pretty big name in Kai already. And I can see the opportunity there. But based on what I think, not what the contents of what it could be, but what other people in there are going to be kind of generally like, it's not necessarily like where I would like to align myself and whatnot. It could, but I need to focus on other things right now than like trying to do like things like that are taken away from my other things that I would actually prefer to do, if that makes sense. And I'm not entirely too sure like how things are going to like revolve and like how things are going to kind of be pushed and whatnot. I don't know if it's going to be like a phase 100 type of thing, or like you're going to join in and whatnot. And like, it's just kind of like a course, and like maybe a few people get kind of exposure here or there. Obviously that's the potential of like it being me, but like, it's not where like I feel like I need to be putting my energy right now into things. Like, I did that back in 2021, and that was great, and I really enjoyed that. It's just not something that I'm like, I care about. Yeah. Also, by the way, Curtis was my guy. He was like, okay, I get what you mean. You have an item, 2,000 of them, that got delivered to your place that you didn't order. They just got delivered to you. Right. So, yeah. Funny. Very, very, very funny. Like, and I understand, like, some people are probably like, yo, this is a big opportunity. That's just not really for me. I'm not like, I heard about it. My friend Armand, he messaged me about it and thought it would be kind of cool. I kind of looked into it a little bit when he originally hit me up about it. But I hadn't put any more thought into it. Wasn't like anything that I was like, oh my gosh, like I need to do and whatnot. Sometimes as a content creator, you don't need to pounce on every single opportunity. Like, if you say yes to anything, you're basically saying yes to nothing. You know what I mean? And I felt that kind of weigh on me over the past few years, because a lot of people would come to me for like thumbnails, and I'd be like, yeah, like obviously I get a little bit of money in return, and you know, I get to work on a kind of like a cool project and kind of help grow their YouTube channel. But then what happens with mine, is then I'm not working on my channel because I'm working on somebody else's. You know what I mean? And so, not to say that, like, I'm like, not to say in the same sense that like I'm like helping out Kai, but the big difference being that like I also just don't feel like that's an opportunity that I feel like I need to say yes to. Yeah, exactly. And like I love helping out friends. But obviously, if I'm the guy that they go to thumbnails for, like in the past, and not to say that they were like great ones, but definitely they were enough to get them by for the time being. They've gone back and like maybe updated those and like made them better, you know. But you know, and it makes me a better Photoshopist and whatnot. But yeah, I think the big part is then like, yeah, then I'm not able to focus on my stuff, and I have some things for the summer that like I'm really looking forward to. I would really like to see come true, and I don't want to have like another thing on my plate that I'm not able to eat yet. And I took a creator course, at least in the YouTube front. A lot of things are very parallel, at least in like what I feel like I can do. And so, yeah. What do you use for thumbnails? I just use Photoshop. Photoshop's by far the best. I've been using it ever since I was like 15, 16 years old, when I first started making thumbnails on my channel. So I'm like pretty at least aware of like things on there, like what I'm capable of doing, but doing them efficiently is not like my cup of tea. And there are so many other people out there that can do it for maybe a little higher price and do it way better, you know, 2 times the price, but also like 5 times better and whatnot. But yeah, that's kind of that for me, I guess. Shout out Curtis, though. Curtis really helped me this morning. The other guy at the packing company, he was like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, okay. Well, it says your guys' company on it. It's your guys' labels. by chance, do you know anything about this? And they're like, our supervisor's out for lunch. Call us back in 30 minutes. I was like, will do. I will be calling in exactly 30 minutes, actually. I will be hitting their line in exactly 30 minutes. So, yeah, it was a very interesting first conversation with that person over at the packing company that was the label on there. So, yeah, it was very interesting. Jared, do you have a mullet, or is it more of like a middle part or a fade? I do not have a mullet. It is simply just middle part down to like the ears. If I were to straighten, it'd be a little longer, but that's generally kind of where it lands. It's been like a 5-point game forever. 77-72. It's been a 5-point freaking game. I need Jimmy Buckets to start like turning it on. You know what I mean? All right. I need to get a bit of paper. Home A. I need to get some paper here. But yeah, that's it's cool. I always feel like I need to follow my gut. I'm a very gutty guy. Like, I follow my gut a lot of the times. A lot of the times. And if I feel like a position or something's not right, I don't really want to pursue it, you know? By the way, C-Matter, thank you so much for the hydration, by the way. Much love out to you. Let me get that hydration for you. No, you have a curly hair. I'm stuck with just a straight hair. No, you're all good. I have, like, super curly hair. Just because my mom has curly hair. My family has curly hair. By the way, Renz, me and my friends are watching Thunderbolts tomorrow. Super excited about that, but I would love to see the movie Sinners. A lot of people have said it's a really good movie. I've seen all the trailers for it, and I am excited to go watch it whenever that time comes, because I think that would actually be kind of fun to go watch it. So yeah, I really want to go watch it. I don't even care if I'm alone. I'm going to go watch that because that's an experience. There's going to be a timeline, as in there's probably going to be like more of them. Sinners 2. You know, the funny thing was, I thought Sinners was produced and directed by Jordan Peele. And so then when I heard that Jordan Peele's movie Him is coming out in the summer, I was like, wow, like Sinners hadn't even came out yet. And you're already promoting this other film that you're working on, only to find out that it was Ryan Coogler, Mr. Fruitville Station, Mr. Black Panther director. Yeah. And also, by the way, Limit Cody, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today? How are you? How are you? And also, it's crazy how Sinners came out on the day of Easter. Did it actually? I thought it came out that Friday. I thought it came out that Friday. Or like the weekend of Easter, if that makes sense. Back. Holy Week. That. Oh, right. Yeah. I'm sure there's probably a nice reason to that. Yeah. Like that weekend, it's like, oh, lovely. But I mean, hey, I'm excited. I mean, obviously the title, you kind of look into it, but yeah, I would like to see. I like how Manny's just sitting there. Hey, Unc, they say about the good old day between 2000 and 2015. Unc, they say about the good old day. Do I have to say that like Forrest Gump? Is that how I'm supposed to say it like? Interesting. All right, Mandy. Whatever you need, okay? Whatever you need. Whatever you say, actually. But yes, Cody, thank you. Great to see you back here again. And also, thank you so much for the daily heart me. And thank you so much for joining the team on TikTok as well. As always, my guy. I like this song, by the way. All right. Got to get this all mowed down. I don't know how many more levels I have. Probably like 5 or so. It is just quite a lot of digging. So I really want to get this section done and get this pool done. That's like the big thing. Because I think I could really I can get a lot of things finished, at least in the middle. And worst case scenario, we just add a bunch of like nice little gardens. You know what I mean? That's really not too bad. Because the gardens really aren't too hard. It's just about like midlining them. That's pretty much it. All right, here we go. We're looking good though. I feel like we're making a lot of progress within things. Having this haste beacon has helped a ton. I might need to put some more money into some quartz, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. The good old days when, you know, I was digging out a giant amount of this hill. And you know what? I still come back to digging out this hill in one way or another. To be honest, it just happens. To be honest, I'm digging out another section of this mountain, even if it's a little different than what the main objective previously was. There we go. There we go. But yeah, gonna dig this out here. Gonna continue going around. Actually would like to get rid of all the gravel, to be honest, because the gravel's gonna be kind of annoying to deal with, so I'm gonna get rid of all of this first. We'll get rid of this. Then we can kind of go up and almost do the exact same thing. Kind of nice, and we could just kind of shave away some of that distance there. Yeah, go here. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, this looks good. This looks really, really, really good. Then get rid of more of this gravel here. Sea Matter, yes, sounds good. Thank you so much for the alert, by the way, my guy. And Jared, I hear you give a speech with the astral... Wait, I gotta hear you give a speech with the astral sound by Citrin. 80-85 is still a 5-point game. Astral sound by Citrin. Okay, it seems like there's quite a bit of them. That's a 3-hour ASMR. That's Astral Sounds by Spectra. Astral Sound... Maybe you spelled sit. No. Oh, I hear it here. Stream Astral. Let's see how this sounds. Oh, that's the motivational thing, right? I hear it. I heard it there for a sec. Yeah. Yep. It's the It's the little motivational speech Instagram edits. I love those. I absolutely love those. I love just watching them and seeing them. They're so much fun. By the way, Treevine, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. Welcome back. Treevine McKenzie, welcome back into another live stream, my guy. Maybe I'll have to give a motivational speech one day with that. You know what I'm saying? When times get hard, you get harder. Don't listen to the outside noise. You are the noise. Just like just yapping. Just absolutely yapping again. See, if you guys watched back in December when we were doing the supermarket simulator, that was those times, guys. When times get hard, you get harder. When there's a lot of noise, you block out the noise because you are the noise. When you walk across the street, do you look both ways? When you wake up in the morning, do you splash water on your face? Oh my goodness. When you turn on your blinker, do you just go? So for anyone wondering what we are doing, boss, you just asked what are we doing still digging out the mountain. So in Kuzcoptopia, on the side of the mountain, there's actually a swimming pool. So I figured I'd actually put this area to good use, actually. And what I've decided is I'm going to dig out this mountain And I'm going to dig this down. I'm going to shave this off. Which I still have a few blocks over there, which is fine. I'm going to shave this off, and then I'm going to put lines here, and this is going to become a swimming pool on both sides. Mason, tell you what is good. I'm not taking any song requests, Mason. I just looked at that one song just for a split second. I do apologize if I gave the impression that I do, of course. But DM it to me, by the way, Mason. DM it to me. I'll definitely give it a listen. But also, boss, welcome back. An infinity pool. The water's not going to go over, but if it were like straight, I'd probably do that. I think it's just the fact that it's not straight. Here we go. Give me my freaking carrots back, dog. The world just tried stealing my carrots. That's just not okay. Just gonna put that out there. Not okay. Absolutely not okay. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be working on here for a little bit. That's why we're digging out the mountain. I just wanted this side to look like really nice. And I couldn't make it look nice without doing something like this. So that's what we're doing. And also, what does the top of the mountain look like? It's a giant crown sitting on top. A giant crown. And you know what? We only got we have about a week left until things are closed on the server. So I really, really want to get this done. I know it's a lot, but you got to believe. I have enough time to do it. It's just a matter of if we are going to do it in that amount of time. You know, maybe I got to do a little bit of work off stream, Nationers. You know what I mean? Maybe I got to do it. But yeah, I feel like I have completely changed the block palette, right? So yeah, also, what enchants on the pickaxe? I have Silk Touch, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and Mending, but I also have a Beacon with Haste 2 on it. And also, Hayden, what is good? How are you doing today, my guy? Great to see you here. Welcome in again. Renz, I don't know. There is a dungeon plugin. I was gonna do some dungeons. I wonder if I just like create it. Like, there's already probably a good amount of dungeon like things out there. I wonder if I just create my own, to be honest. By the way, Pork, are you building? I love to see that. I love to see that. I also do not have only 3 streams left. No. I mean, technically Friday. Well, yeah. But I might also stream Saturday. I don't know. I do not actually know. We'll see where things lie. But I would hope that you guys will have your bases done by Friday. But I have 3. I could do this here, that there. 2 sections, 3 sections, and yeah. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. We will be fine, okay? We will be good. You do not have to fret. Yes, 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 yes. I love the How to Minecraft. There was a really good dungeon plugin, but it seems like it kind of got changed a little bit. It didn't update really well with the server, so yeah, it did not update very, very well. I think my mom's talking to my dad right now. But yeah, what is the plan with the build? So right now we have a circle. We're basically gonna dig out all of the blocks here, and then I'm going to get things going in terms of building a pool. So that's what we're doing right now. Yeah. Yup. Well, and you forget that I still have today, you know? You forget that I still have today. And, you know, some off-camera stuff, you know? Then maybe I do some off-camera stuff. You never know. You never know. But also, yes, it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm excited to see what this formally looks like once I get this all carved out. I really want to finish this side today. That's kind of the main goal in this next hour here. Shouldn't be too bad. But Antonio, what is good? Great to see you in here. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Welcome in again, Antonio. I gotta get rid of this one as well. Let me hop up here. Go here. Do the same thing here. I'm back into the haste area. But also, great to see you in here, Antonio. Welcome into the nation, by the way, my guy. It's all of these. It's like all of these single digit ones. Let's break that. Actually, I'm just going to go up here. I think I got to get a few more on this side as well. Yup. Let's get that. Because then I can at least do stuff down. And Manny is still spinning. Manny is still spinning on the beacon, by the way, Nationers. He was doing that earlier. Just spinning on the beacon. Spinning. Just spinning. You know when Dory said just keep swimming? Manny misheard that. He is auditory dyslexia, okay? And he thought that meant just keep spinning. No. Don't take a page out of C Matters book here, okay? We are not spinning like we were at Supermarket Simulator, okay? You're not broken. The plugin is not broken, okay? I need you guys to know that. And I need them to understand that. But right now, it's not really coming to fruition, okay? Manny's just still spinning. Still spinning. I love it. Just keep spinning. Just keep spinning. Oh, he's just there. He's just existing in the context that he was burdened by. Let's get rid of the gravel here. Gravel. There we go. There we go. There we go. Getting this done. Getting that. Very nice. Very nice. I think I might go a little inward on here, but I think generally this is where I'm supposed to be. It's kind of hard because I can't see the tops up there. Maybe that. That's technically not a block, so I won't break it. There we go. But Pork, by the way, I am proud that you are building. I know that you're coming up with block pallets right now. That looks good. That looks good. Good all the way there. Good there. Good there. Good. This one needs, yep. This one needs it. That one needs it. These two blocks need it. There we go. We'll get these two blocks as well. By the way, Tyrone, what is good? How you doing today? Welcome back. How you been? And also, if you spin long enough, do you eventually stop being dizzy? That's a great question. Is everything just like normally moving at kind of like a semi-steady pace? It's a great question. Jared, this is what happens when boxes get in the mix of things. Did he get 20 boxes at his door too today? I don't think so. I do not think so. I think Manny's just using this as an excuse to make sure that Stock and Spend goes under still. I think he thinks that Stock and Spend's still a valid LLC. We did liquidate again. So I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know. Well, that's good. You know, even if you were making a block pallet, that's still like kind of fun. It's still kind of fun. Because then you can at least kind of see like what things look like, which is kind of nice. And also, do you prefer to play by yourself or do you prefer to build with people? I prefer genuinely to play Minecraft by myself most of the time. Unless we're like doing an event. I love events. Like events are like I love events. I love hosting them. They're really fun. We just haven't had many, especially with other things going on in my life and whatnot. But I feel like we had like a nice roll. There's been quite a bit of drama on the Chunk SMP that's definitely not been too fun to deal with. Not necessarily unforeseen, but definitely brewed up into something like that. So yeah. Jared, do you like stanced cars? Also, by the way, Noah, I did see it come through. Thank you so much for the 100 roses, by the way, Noah. Much love out to you, my guy. And I hope that you're doing well. We would never. Right. Right. Should Blue League just need to not take anyone saying that they're going to take over the world like personally. Because it's not very welcoming, for one. And two, it's always ends in disaster every time. Every time. Stanced cars. I'm not a huge car guy. I think it's cool that people modify cars and like cars can kind of do things that they're not intended to do like right away. But if you get things and whatnot. Here's the thing. Anyone that I've ever known in my life that has, you know, had a modified car, boosted, you know, like they spent money on rims or like, you know, different things. I've never seen them not complain. Like ever. They always have something to complain about of their car all the time. If this is what you're referring to, every single time I've always had somebody that I know complain about their car. By the way, Tyrone, thank you so much for the hydration, by the way. I've been taking a break from BO6 Warzone. I've been playing Modern Warfare 3. Very nice. Very fun. And Pork, what was your question on, by the way? You seemed precarious about a few things. But yeah, every time that I've met somebody that has a car that is somewhat modified or like they a stock car or whatever, I've never seen them not complain about their car. So like, man, I had to spend so much money on getting this and thing in my car. I'm like, did you need that? Did you have to get it done? Is that like how... Like, you did bring it onto yourself by getting into this industry. I don't know. You just said, huh? And I just don't know what question you were saying or what thing you were saying, huh, to. But anytime that it's ran, like you were saying, Hayden, anytime it's ran, they've been the happiest person on the planet. Every time. You know what I mean? Like, they've been the happiest person. The happiest. What do you mean, bro? We have never had any drama in the chunk. Well, if we didn't have any... I mean, then I don't know what happened to the lore then. I just think it died out, you know? I think it just did. You get the type to have a motorcycle? I feel like I'd be too scared to ride a motorcycle, personally, but I definitely get the look, though. Definitely get the look. Like, I would have, like, a nice little leather jacket. I'd have, like, a nice, you know, visor coming down. It'd be great. And go... You know, like in GTA 5, I'd be riding my bicycles, riding the motorcycles. I'd be riding everything. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never actually watched Top Gun. Like when Top Gun Maverick came out, I did not know that Top Gun was a thing back in like the 90s. So yeah, I did not watch it when it came out. I don't know what happened. I just wasn't I was busy. I think. I feel like I'm usually too busy for something sometimes. But nonetheless, McKenna, welcome back. How are you doing today? Great to see you in here again. How was your guys' dinner? I need to go toss these down there. Home C. Boom, boom. We're still getting items through. I need to check up on my terracotta here, to be honest. You like to ride anything? I would love to ride more things. Okay? I would. Like ATVs, side-by-sides, like anything enclosed, I'm effing with. I'm on. But, yeah. Okay, that should be enough. Okay. There we go. Perfect amount. Oh, buddy. Buddy, it's not going to be good for you. I told you it was not going to be good for you. I told you right to your face it was not going to be good for you. Oh, sweet. I will have to check that out, by the way. I just spent like a good amount of money on that. That's crazy. Can I buy in bulk? Can I buy... Oh. I'm not going to lie. I thought a creeper was behind me. Yeah, clipped, right. No, I would love to ride some more things. I love riding bicycles. I love riding ripsticks. Anything motored. I don't have anything that I can, I guess, I don't have the money to do that. I drive a Hyundai Accent, 2016 Hyundai Accent, and I simply use it to get me from place to place. Not that it's like a beater car. It's like a nice car. I use a DoorDash for like 2.5 years. But I don't drive around a whole lot. Like going places. You know, like when people go on like a late night drive? I don't do that. So like my car is like simply to get me to like where I need to go. To the store, to the school, you know, any place that I'm going. So yeah. But also, what did you guys have though, McKenna? What did you have? I also need to buy some more golden carrots because I'm getting annoyed that it's getting too low. So yeah, we're getting more carrots. We're getting so much more carrots right now. But yeah, I want to ride the spider vehicle. I would just love to ride more things. You know what I mean? Wait, it's a surprise. You'll just have to wait and see. Okay. All right. I'm with it. I get it. I'm with it. I understand how it's gonna be. I understand. Let me, you know what? I'm gonna take away from this real fast. I kind of have to do this. 1, 2. Let me hop on. Let me take this. Hello? Hello? Okay, hold on. Let me grab the map. Let me grab this map. I'm going to update the map, guys. I'm going to update the map, okay? I'm updating the map. Map looks pretty updated. I'm going to update the other one as well. Why is it a sheep now? Because this is Magenta. If you guys have been to my base, you guys might have seen Magenta. She was the pink sheep that I found on day 1 of this world. And so, yeah. Yes, McKenna. Yes, I will call you probably like right after stream and whatnot. Here in like the next 40-ish minutes, depending on how long it takes me to get this entire thing done. But yeah, still planning on going to the store. Yes. Also, things look so much more different now on this. So much more different. Just kind of crazy. Let me go ahead and add this back. I got most. There's still a few things in that one and a few things in that one, but generally, look at it. Look at it, Nationers. We got that circle there. That circle's going to go there. There's going to be a swimming pool here. Oh, yeah. It's going to look real nice. I'm excited. But yes. Oh, Rose, you want me to call you instead? What should I call you? What should I call you, by the way? Well, what happened to the cow? Vodka the cow is still up here. He's on a lead. But no, the sheep here, actually, it's only because I've had Magenta here forever. Magenta's been with me since day 1. Magenta's a day 1er, okay? You think you're a day 1er? No, Magenta is, okay? Right. Are you going to call me too, Jared? Renz, you're going to be like the first person I call right after the stream. The first, I'm going to be like, yo, what's up, Renz? You're going to be like, what's up, Jared? I'm going to hang up. Right. Alrighty. So, Nationers, we still need to level out a few more things. I'm thinking about setting up a home up there so I can just kind of go down, dig out a few things that I need, and then get over. I'm not going to move the beacon. I'm just going to try and get this right side done probably quicker than the other side. I'm going to middle this out. So, I'm going to go home, set home, S. Set home S. Okay. But yes, McKenna, I will call you. 2, 3. And then we're just going to go down. We're just going to go down just like this. If there's anything like that that maybe stays, it's fine. It's not the biggest of deals. Not the biggest of deals. I always feel like people are outside of the room. Like outside of the... outside my window. And like the dogs and everyone's outside. They're not. I know that they're not. Like, I know that for a fact that they're not. Maybe they are, actually. Wait. By the way, young self-made Ray, what is good? How are you doing today, my guy? Great to see you in here. And welcome into the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. I'm excited to see the surprise. Also, there is a dungeon in here. Not a dungeon. There's a freaking cave. That's actually kind of pog, to be honest. That is actually really, really nice. The thing is, I need to get rid of all of this. So, actually, let me get rid of all of this. Let me flatten this out a little bit more. I mean, no, you know what? I only need to bring it to 87. I don't need to go any lower than that. I don't need to go any lower than that. This is 87. This is freaking 87 right here. This is 87. Cool. Cool beans. Cool. Oh, hold on. Home base. I did an oopsie. I did the set home again, but I did the set home command again. That's okay. By the way, what's up, dude? Baseball Productions. What is good? Welcome in. Yeah. Magenta has been with me since day 1, by the way, Nationers. Day 1. I found her first day of this world, by the way. First day. So, like, it means a lot that Magenta gets to be a part of this base now. By the way, also, Copa, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here, and welcome in again, by the way, my guy. I just kind of also want to flatten some of this a little bit more. Home S. I just want to get that haste a little bit more. I'm not holding my haste long enough. It's kind of frustrating. But that's okay. That's okay. We got to lock in. We got to lock in, guys. We got to lock in. Get this done. Get this all done. We got to lock in, guys. Lock in, Nationers. One row at a time. 1 row at a time, okay? We could do this. What I actually should do is I probably should get like a super breaker and then do this side and then come back and like once it's finished, once it rejuvenates, then come back and do it again. That's what I probably should do. By the way, Phantom, thank you so much for the 1 rose as well as the 1 heart. Me, much love out to you. I'll finish this row at least. Welcome in. I'm doing good. It's been a long time since I've last been here. Well, Copa, welcome back, by the way, my guy. Glad to hear that you're doing good. What have you been up to this week? Anything fun? Anything baseball production-wise? But yeah, Magenta, low-key, a day oneer on here. That's actually 2 worlds that we've found a pink sheep on day 1, by the way. 2 worlds. And also, Tatum, what is good? How are you doing today, my guy? Great to see you back here. How have you been? How was your week, by the way, my guy? Great to see you back in here again. This is a very white hat, and I don't want to rub my fingers on it and make it all dirty. So I am patting. They're definitely outside. Most definitely outside. Like, they're most definitely outside, like low-key. Hello? Let me up. Jesus. Let me block that off then. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Cool, but yes, week was great, my man. Just working as usual. Very nice. What are you doing for work now? By the way, my guy. What are you doing? Home S. And then I'm going to come here. And I think I'm just going to do the exact same thing. This side, I actually have the haste. So I'm going to do it here. By the way, Only Wishing, much love out to you. Thank you so much for the 25-bit cheer, by the way. Great to see you in here. And welcome in. I love the snowman, by the way. The snowman bits. Is it like a wall? Is it? It's a snowman. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. Also, Mano, this is actually on Java. This is actually Java, by the way. Where do I need to go here? Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I went out a little bit too far, but that's okay. Should be good. Should be good there. I think that's good. And then down and then down. Cool. Home S. Now let's just do the same thing again. Do the same thing again. Here. Through. There we go. Very cool. But yes, I was sad because I only get 2 at-bats in a game on Tuesday because we mercy them 11-4. Right, so you didn't get a whole lot of playtime and whatnot. That's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that, by the way. And also a huge cross in Minecraft. Very nice. I love that, Copo. I know you're a very religious man yourself. So super awesome to see and super awesome to hear. All right, let's grab all of these blocks. Should have a pretty full inventory here really soon. But yeah, my main goal, low key, what about if I just flattened most of this? What about if I had this kind of going in all directions, just getting flattened? Yeah, I like this because then I should be able to survive all the falls. But I also just want it kind of flat just so that when I'm mining it, it's all generally pretty flat. Yeah, because then I can get a lot done all at once. Yeah. I like this. I like this strategy a little bit more. Low key, kind of like this a little bit more. Because I can get both sides. And things are pretty functionally sound for just the 2 levels, which is kind of nice. Which is great. Okay, coolio. Breaking down more. And yeah, it's really not too far of a fall either. So we're good. By the way, Cosmic Buyer, what is good? Welcome back. How have you been? Great to see you in here today. Yeah, that's a great question. I really want to do at least a swimming pool on one side. I might maybe put something on the other side. As much as I like the symmetry, I understand. I don't know. It is a lot. I think I will still have. Now, this is probably. I still will probably have the circle. I just don't know if I'm going to make it a swimming pool yet, if you know what I mean. Also, my left index finger is on fire right now, Nationers. It is on freaking fire. So, yeah, I think maybe my goals look a little bit like circle on each side, but I really want at least a swimming pool on one of them. There's also, like a slime area that, like, you know, you could bounce on, like a bouncy, I don't know. There's just some things that you can add to it. There's also like a scooter track, which maybe I can make into like a, you know, oh, you know what? It would be kind of cool because this is a swimming pool. And there's like a moat, and there's also some really cool things I want to add. I might add like something coming out from like the sides and whatnot that lead into like the pool. So it like, there's like a waterfall coming down. I think that would look super cool. We'll make that all work. We're going to make this all work, Nationers. I promise you, we will get this all done. We will get this all done. I promise you. We are going to be grinding. We are going to be working on this. It's going to be great. It's going to be freaking great. We're going to get it done. But yes, Cosmic, I'm sorry to hear that. But you know, hopefully there's always a tomorrow. And that's always the lovely part of it. It's C-Matter, are you getting tired, by the way, my guy? I'm going to go over here and do this then. I think we got this. So, Nationers, I'm going to, believe it or not, I was not yawning from 6 o'clock to 7:30, okay? Believe it or not. Call me crazy. But I was not yawning today during the stream from 6 to 7:30. My second wind, it's been here since like 5 o'clock. Been here since like 5 o'clock, guys. It's been crazy. But yes, hopefully tomorrow will be better, Cosmic. I know that's obviously kind of rough to, you know, maybe not have a great day. But yeah, that's a first. Exactly. You know, there's always a first to many things, and that's one of them. That's the first that I could recount. You know what I'm saying? There was track today, and we probably had the hardest workout of the season. So maybe my body was just moving and grooving today. Just everything on high alert. Getting ready to beat the 6 o'clock to 7:30 allegations, okay? You know what? We're just outside of that zone there. I want to see if I can get to there. I'm going to flatten this out for now. Flatten this out at least. But yeah, track today had a really tough workout. Nice little tempo workout. 4 by like a quarter mile uphill. Maybe more like 300 meters, but it's still quite a bit. Still quite a bit that these guys were doing today. We had one athlete throw up like 4 times after the workout. I promise we were not trying to kill these kids, okay? You get to choose your difficulty, you know, in track. That's the lovely part of it. You get to choose how hard you want to work. So, I hope you work hard regardless. 4 times, yeah. 4 times. Empty the tank, you know? Empty the tank. Mind you, it was after the entire workout, so it wasn't like 1 rep, puke, rally. No, it was like, after he finished the 4th, he just like sat up at the top of the hill and just like, it's like, and then wanted to walk down, and then like every like quarter of the way down, he just started puking. So yeah. What the F do you have y'all, these kids? Mind you, also, probably the hottest day. Probably the hottest day of the year. We had them do a hill workout today. I did them in fragmented hill workouts. I did a fragmented hill workout with them. I don't think I did the same exact intensity the entire time, but I did like a fragmented version of it. So I had to be like halfway up the hill. It'd be like nearly halfway up the hill because I was the one reading out times at the top of the hill. So I had to make sure that somebody was at the top of the hill by the time they got there. So I'd run up halfway, wait until they started. When they started, I'd start my stopwatch. And then I would sprint up the hill, like half the hill that they had. And then I'd have to go 55, 56, 57, 50, 60. Out of breath. So what I did instead was I would run up and I'd say 55. So they all heard that it was in the 50s. And I'd go 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. And then yell that. So yeah. So when is the season ending? It will be ended Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day weekend is when coaching finishes. That's when state is. So yeah, I would not be able to run in track. It's so much fun. I love it. I love track. Love the workouts. The workouts are very, very fun. Even those tough ones, they are still very fun. You get to learn a lot about yourself that day and any day. Really, honestly. If you guys do track, you probably know what some of those tougher workouts, feel like and whatnot. I did just see it. But yes, I like Twitch a lot better than TikTok, but I have ads on Twitch. Then how long do you not coach for? Up until the turn of the year. But I am thinking about moving this year, so that would be out of state and obviously not in the area anymore. So that's kind of like the main goals. It's like I'm making a big push through summer and whatnot. So yeah, they'll be exciting. So that's kind of the main goals and whatnot of this year. So might have been like a one and done. I mean, I did do it all last year, did it the year prior, so it's not like it was like there and done. But yeah, I did definitely do a lot more this year now being an actual coach than I did last year as a volunteer though. So yeah, potentially. There's no guarantee, boss, but that's the plan. Is it raining? I'm hearing there's rain coming down the entire tunnel here. Me and my friend actually lives in Salt Lake City, in that area. And I've always thought it would be really cool if we moved in together. He's kind of the same as me, like, wants to grind, wants to, he's not a content creator by any means, but, he likes, I think we both have aspects about each other that are very complementary. Like, he likes to he's not the social guy, so I'm the social guy. And, when he's mellow, like, he kind of mellows me out. On top of that, when he also wants to like travel a little bit too and like do other things that are kind of beyond just like the monotonous like task. And like I get to travel quite a bit, like he's mentioned at least like, oh, it'd be kind of cool like to kind of do like little things like that with you as well. And he's been my best friend since forever. And so yeah, and it allows me to have, a nice steady place where I'm like, okay, like we're going to have to grind. We're going to have to, like pay rent every month and make it work. And, that's going to be a ton of fun. So I'm excited to see how well that works this year. But yeah, nonetheless, super exciting stuff. It gives me a goal. Just because, obviously I still live with my family. And nothing wrong living with your family, by the way. If you're, a high school student going into college, you live in the dorms for a bit. Maybe you come back, you do live with your parents for a bit. That's not too bad. It's not bad at all. Obviously, the economy, at least for renting and, doing things like that is kind of expensive. But, maybe you find roommates and that helps a bunch. But certainly, I'm getting to the point where... this will become a full-time gig and whatnot. You're going to have to get that McDonald's job to pay for rent. I may just have to. He mentioned like a good idea of like even just getting like a short-term or like a part-time job just to like have that supplement for like rent for a little bit. But who knows? Maybe things end up well and we'll see. We'll see obviously at a certain portion of this year where things lie. But I'm excited nonetheless. I'm excited to just kind of continue to grind. And hopefully once track finishes that kind of, I have that freer time again. Just because sometimes in the morning I'm like kind of like thinking, I'm like, oh God, okay, I got to do this for track. Whatnot. I got to think about like the lesson plan like a teacher would, I got to think about what I want to do for that day and whatnot. All right, we're going to go ahead and take this off, level this out. Gonna level this out and whatnot. So yeah, but it gives me a goal because I'm a pretty goal-oriented person. Like, hey, like if I had a set day that I had to move out, like I would make sure to be like layered prepared, But I'm also a guy that has like, this is your one shot. I feel like I've definitely ruined a few shots in the past, and I can always make up for them, by correcting the course of action. You know what I'm saying? By the way, hopefully it doesn't change the content at all. I like the way you are. Well, thank you. No, I just think it would be, I think it would be really nice to, I don't know. It gives me just a fresh start, you know? A new chapter in my life and whatnot that I haven't really had. I mean, I went to college here in Spokane, and it wasn't, you know, any different. You know, I lived still here and whatnot, and I've been very fortunate to have some really cool opportunities to do things, and I want to continue to make those happen and, you know, focus on what I can do, continue to build out the team and whatnot. I know, boss, you've always, you know, been someone that I've had on my radar. You know, you've always kind of mentioned, like, you know, your rates are $0 per hour. And not just for that, but just to kind of supplement a little bit of those off-task type of things, just so then, you know, I could kind of focus on making the clips and whatnot, just little things like that. Or like, hey, boss, do you mind, like, doing this, like, today? I don't know, just something like a holler, you know, something of that, just to kind of give it that grace and whatnot. So, yeah. But then, yeah, I'd like to formally build out some things this month for that. So I want to come up with little small things for that. $0 hour rates. I mean, it can't get any better than that. As an entrepreneur, it really does not get any better than that. It really doesn't. So grateful for your services, by the way, boss. I don't know how you get your rates these low and still make enough money. Yeah, man, you need something because you always say you want to do things but never have time to. And that's the hard part. Like, obviously, I took on this track job. I think more is like a commitment because I said I definitely would. And, I mean, I've been able to train with the guys, and it's been a great experience nonetheless. But I hope that they can also understand that, like, I want to go chase my dreams and as well, you know? And so, yeah. And also, Copal, yes, I counted 10 likes in that story. Copal, are you what story are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about the story that I was talking. I see what you mean. But yeah, imagine not getting paid 2 pennies a year. I mean, it could not be boss. Boss isn't even making that. An hour. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Crazy numbers going up here at the Nation Incorporated. Yeah, it can. Like, it's really nice. Like, I've definitely been able to compartmentalize. Like, I did it last year just fine, but I was also live streaming, like, super late. I was live streaming pretty late last year as well. So, like, that, just the timing was a little bit different. And, like, if you guys know me, like, usually April and May, I'm not streaming. I usually do not stream in the day. Like, I'm just not streaming as consistently as I have. So, I mean, that's an improvement this year. I've been streaming, you know, all throughout April, even if it's had, like, its off days, like the draft, you know. Even yesterday, I didn't want to stream, but I was like, you know what? Like, I do not want to stream 3 days again in a week, you know. I still want to put the time and effort in because it is still something I enjoy. But, you know, I like to change what it looks like in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, the 2 a.m. starts for me. Oh, yeah, they were so late. The sleep schedule streams. Yeah. Not the sleep streams, but the sleep schedule streams, where you're going to have a iron fist of a schedule to make them. Oh, yeah. Those are good times, though. Those are really, really good times. Okay. Need to get rid of those. We go home C. Go here. Boom, 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 boom. Home S. I think I could do a few more. I think I'm probably also going to have to sleep here real soon, but we'll see how things shape out. So yeah, I need to get all of that area done. 17 minutes to do. I need to flatten out this area. Flatten out this area. This should not be too hard. This should not be too hard. Flatten out this area. Home S. Just to get it back. I can survive the falls just fine. I have acrobatics, by the way, Nationers. I have acrobatics, so... Yeah, I have quite a high level in acrobatics. It is 504 right now, so we love that. We absolutely love that. I'm gonna go. Or, you know, yeah, no, I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna get this side done. I'm gonna go ahead and get my pickaxe repaired here real soon. That's what I am gonna do. Okay, there we go. Still starting with this corner, which is nice. Oh, yeah, the 11 p.m. stock and stream spends were crazy. Yes, I do know my pickaxe is very low. We've gone lower today, so I know that I still have plenty in the tank on it. Plenty. But yes, it is getting decently low, but it's nothing that I'm concerned about yet. Nothing that I'm like, I haven't been there. Do you forget when I broke my last one? Do you forget that time? Because I don't. Speaking of which, Wolverine side quests. Oh, Skin Quest came out. Oh, sick. I'm excited to play a little bit of Marvel Rivals. I might play some tonight. Yeah, until I break it again. Yeah, that's fair. You got me there. You did get me there. But yeah, the good old late night streams. And that was hard because then I wasn't able to do like, I'm not doing 2 streams in a day, you know. But man, they were really, really, really fun. They were really, really fun. By the way, Romeo, thank you so much for the 1 heart. Me much love out to you. Great to see you in here. How are you doing today, Romeo? Thank you so much for the heart me again. But yeah, I did, yeah, don't get me wrong. I've definitely enjoyed the track coaching job. I am, you know, there's part of me that's kind of like anticipating it kind of being over and whatnot and kind of seeing where life takes me and whatnot. I'm basically going to grind Marvel Rivals for 3 straight days. Nothing better to do. No streams. No Jared Hathaway streams. You know, probably nothing on the weekend. Maybe a little bit of homework. Maybe, if that. Probably not much, but still, like, that's lovely. I love to see that. Absolutely love to see that. That's amazing. Amazing. So, we've gotten this all flattened out, which is good. These are probably going to go away anyways, but I feel like I should keep them because I am going to need them for when I replace them. Because I'm going to have to replace all of that with smooth quartz. I'm going to have to replace all of this with smooth quartz at some point. So, I think right now, I'm going to go ahead and sell all. I'm going to go home A. I'm going to grab some paper here. Oh, nice. Well, that's actually kind of nice that school's over for the summer. How many chickens am I going to get? 3. Okay, cool. I like that. Thank you so much, chickens. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's go home. Home V. Home V. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and trade some paper and whatnot. Jared, I'm going to play some Marvel Rivals. That got me going. Let's go. I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Go play some Marvel Rivals. Go get those Wolverine skins done. And Romeo Good just came back from the store. Just grabbed some Skull Candy headphones. Very nice. Are you traveling? Just needed some new ear pods, headphones. Lovely to hear. Lovely to see, by the way, my guy Romeo. Great to see you in here again. How are you? How was your day been? How was your week? Great to see you in here again, my guy. I know it's always great to see you back in. Oh, that's a torch that does not need to be there. Okay, we'll do this. 37? 37? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're scamming me. They're scamming me. I'll probably stick to no Saturdays. I do enjoy, like, the no Saturdays. And the hard part is like, the Saturdays that I had, like, no, like, this week, we don't have a Saturday practice. Like, I am so thankful. And, like, in the days that we did have those Saturday practices, it's kind of rough because then when it's done, it's like, oh my gosh, like, you only get Sunday. You know what? It at least allows me to open up a little bit more on my timing on things, you know? So, I'm kind of probably going to stick to no Saturdays. And things might shift around after things just to make things a little bit more special. So then, like, it won't be so much like a set thing, but it's going to kind of be like when things do happen and whatnot. So it's going to be like, yo, you'll see a stream here and there. And sometimes it might be Sunday. Sometimes it might be Saturday. But then also doing other things. You know, maybe it might be like a Tuesday through Saturday type of thing. Or like, we're going to do this day. You know, more fragmented, if that makes sense. Think about it like iron or like coal ore. This is like a whole... Imagine this is like weeks. You're going to see me like... Oh, you're going to see me in the middle of the week to like the end. Or like these are days. So you're going to see me here and then you're going to see me there. And then, you know, a few days off, you're going to see me again. And then obviously, you know... Hey, at least I didn't do the track reference, okay? At least I didn't use a track reference, pork. But yes, just because I want to start working out. But yeah, didn't want to use AirPods or the gym. Yeah, I don't blame you. Kind of nice to just have your own set and whatnot. So that is lovely to hear, my guy. But yeah, Interesting analogy. I mean, that's what I meant by like fragmented, because like ore is fragmented in this game. So imagine. Oh no, 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 no. No, but no, generally, like I think, like I mentioned, I think I ideally would like to make the streams more like this is happening then. Like imagine like I didn't stream for like a month. Like no, like a month is fully free, right? And like the 1st or the 5th is like something. And then like the, you know, then the 8th, 9th, and 10th is something, you know, and then making things just more like, okay, like not like FOMO-esque, but like I think that's just kind of natural when you have streams like that. But like it would be, I don't mind the daily streams. I also like need sometimes some daily streams where I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm not in the mood today, but at least like having a set day that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stream where, oh, we're gonna do like the chaos mod, you know what I mean? Like we're gonna do a chaos mod and we're gonna like beat it. We're gonna try and beat it, like see how long it beats it. Kind of like Ludwig's schedule. I really like Ludwig's schedule a lot, and just kind of how it's like very fragmented. Like it's gonna be not the type of content, but just kind of like, yeah, like maybe one stream we're gonna like, I'm gonna set up something outside and we're gonna do something really cool or something, you know? You know what I mean? It'd just be kind of cool. And like some people mentioned some mod packs, like maybe we give like a week worth of like a mod pack and something, you know? I mean, outside's not too far. You could run a cable pretty good. You know what I mean? You just need all I would need is a long enough HDMI to micro HDMI cable. That's it. That is it. Because all I need is a camera and a long enough cord. That is strictly it. Yeah, and Ludwig's always got really good content too. I loved his series of like, you know, stream ends when he hits like 1,000 threes. And I really wanted to do something like that. I feel like I'm pretty athletic myself. I would love to do that with like, I don't know, like I have to make like 100 field goals or something. And like, I love basketball. You guys probably hear me ramble about basketball sometimes during the streams. But, you know, doing like that corner 3 or something, maybe changing it up and whatnot. But then, maybe I'm thinking, like soccer, like penalties, or like, I don't know, like crossbar hits or something, like 100 crossbar hits. Like something crazy that you're like, oh my God, we're going to be here for, you know, it's like, see how long it is. And then, yeah, maybe, maybe we could turn it into like some type of content, whatnot too, which would be kind of nice. So yeah. But yeah, I've always liked his like, things like I've always liked his output and whatnot. That's kind of like an industry. That's like kind of like a creator word. Like, what's your output in a way? And so, yeah, I've always really liked his output because it's been very casual. It like seems like he's passionate about everything that he does, you know, even if it's like clickbaity or even if it feels like a little gimmicky, like he always feels like his heart's in it, you know? Yeah. Yeah, or like I would love to do something like, yeah, I just love his output. Like there's a bunch of things that like there's a lot of creators that I really like some of their like streaming content in a way. I'm not too talking head-esque, like where it's just like just chatting, like I need to be doing something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love that. On TikTok I just turn my phone off and listen. Yeah, exactly. I love that too, especially for streams like. Yeah, I just like being able to work towards something. Sometimes when I'm like doing like a just chat, if I were to do a just chatting stream and just like talk and yap in a kind way. I'm not saying that people that just do just chatting yap, but like that in general, I just don't feel like I could do that. Yeah. There's like a cool thing that I really want to do. And I think it would be really, really fun to try. I won't mention the idea, but it's very similar to that, Pork. Very similar. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And especially from like a streaming aspect too. Like, I mean, obviously a lot of his streams do become content. And sometimes I'm like, I'm not super interested in it. Because like maybe the production's maybe just a little bit lower. And like maybe it wasn't like on par during the stream too. So it's a higher risk, but it definitely is a greater greater output and whatnot, because then you're not playing like videos forever and whatnot. So there's a few things that I've taken from like that specific when I watch like people buy whatever. Like obviously he has a lot more money. You know, I will never understand. This is the one thing that I never understand about a ton of creators. And I guess maybe I see it mostly with creators. But like, I don't know if it's like the time of the month, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But this is just me. I see like a bunch of creators, and it so baffles me. It baffles me. Like I understand like some creators don't make as much as others, depending on like what they do, what type of game, you know, if they curse, if they're, you know, PG, whatever it may be, just because of like advertisements, you know, how big is their following, whatever it may be. But by the way, Oxaby, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. How are you doing today, Oxaby? Nationers, make sure to get some 07s up in chat. By the way, Pork Chop, can we do a exclamation mark shout out, SO space, and then just their name with no at in the front? No at in the front. But welcome in, by the way, Oxaby, the Oxaby raid, the Buzz raid. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Oxaby, how are you doing today? Also, a grain of rice. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button, and welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. How are you doing today? How are things? Great to see you guys in here again. And most importantly, thank you so much, Oxaby. Much love out to you. And 5-star Ant. Did you put in an application, by the way, my guy? I'm going to fall here, but we should be fine. Oh, did I destroy anything here by accident? What was the yellow? No, did I? I don't think I did. Maybe I got the yellow from somewhere else? Maybe from up there? I don't know. And in the link in my bio, there's an application to the Chunk SMP, in case you are interested, by the way. But yeah, great to see you in here, Oxaby. How was the stream? What did you stream? Was it Minecraft? If so, what were you doing in Minecraft? If it wasn't Minecraft, what game were you playing? I would love to know. And great to see you in here again. And Gavin, what is good? Jared, you didn't see me on Twitch. How's you and the fam doing? Gavin, I'm doing well. What is your name on Twitch, by the way, Gavin? Oh, you stream Fortnite? Very nice. I absolutely love that. Did you stream the brand new season? I heard the brand new season came out. Yeah, I feel that sometimes too. This is why, like, personally, I really like producing content too. That's like a big thing for me. Like, I love the Wheel of Fortune video that I did. I would not be able to do that live. And maybe that's something like we record, you know, we record those sessions into that, you know what I mean? And yeah, how are you liking the brand new season, by the way? I have not played Fortnite in a long time, but I heard that the brand new season came out today. But yeah, it's all good. It was just right before the raid. Oh, Gavin, yo, I just saw it right now. Well, Gavin, my apologies. Great to see you in here. But you know what? This was what I had to say, by the way, boss. And a lot of streamers, I've always just noticed this about any streamer that you feel like makes enough money, right? Also, Gomgon284 Fortnite, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. The swimming pool is coming along, by the way. It's going to be a giant pool, yes. And I'm thinking about adding like a little water spout out of that and out of that to make it like water running down into it. You know what I mean? That's what I think I want to do. I think that'll look really, really cool. Because there is like stuff like that in Kuzcoptopia, at least in my mind. There is, even if it's not, but I think it would look really nice. So, phase 1 of Swimming Pool 1 is going well. But what I meant to say was that a lot of streamers, and like obviously you feel like if they're big, they obviously make a good living, you know, and whatnot. That's just kind of like generally you kind of have that inference, right? And I was it always baffles me. And maybe it's a little petty side of me. Again, I'm a Gemini, so like pettiness is my middle name, okay? Jared Petty, Line Hallway, whatever you want to call it. When creators are like I don't have enough money to do that. Not that that's a bad thing. Maybe that's the wrong way of like presenting it. But when creators, like, let's say like somebody's like, oh, like, I'll give $1,000, right? Somebody doesn't accept it, whatever it may be, but then they're like, oh, can I have it then? It's like, not that like they need it, not that they don't need it, but like things seem like contradictory to like what it is. You know what I mean? Like to like, I don't know. It's just like nothing seems like even. You have money, but then you need money. And then vice versa when you, yeah, I don't know. It's just an interest. I'm sure I'll come up with something about it later, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know either. But I've seen like creators, let me say it this way. By the way, Ray or Reed, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. And Jared, my team cooked so hard, the other team surrendered. That's crazy. That is crazy. Jared Line Hallway. Jared Line Hallway. But it's kind of like when creators, like, say they don't have money. This is probably where my head was at. Say they don't have money, but then do like I don't know, like a $10,000 video. You know what I mean? Like $10,000 is a lot of money. It is. It is a lot of money. It's a crazy amount of money. I've had the most I've ever had in my bank account was $5,800. The most I've ever had in my bank account. And like that could have set me for like an entire like 6 months plus at least. You know, mind you, I'm not paying for like everything in my life. Like I'm not paying for my car, but like that is still kind of a lot. So yeah, Jared, do you play Pillars of Fortune? It's on CubeCraft. I do not. I haven't played CubeCraft in a while, but I do know the server what you're talking about. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of creators have a very warped perception of money. And it's a weird sight. It's a weird sight. It's kind of like that, boss. Yeah, it's kind of like that in a way. In a way. Not entirely, but like very much like along the lines. And like obviously like how much you make in a year is not what it reflects in your bank account. You know, I think we can all agree on that. Like you're not gonna, just because your net worth, you know, or like how you made that much money this year doesn't mean you have that much money this year. But yeah, yeah. Or like, especially content creators that I watch like a bunch of, it just seems very like backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I'll use Ludwig in this sense because I feel like this is definitely where it kind of stems from for me. There was a video where, you know, like how he does like the buys everything series that we were mentioning earlier. And I remember, I don't know, he was like talking about like how he was like struggling something financially, something that would have costed money, whether that's rent, you know, buying food, I don't know, just Uber, traveling, you know, like traveling, something like that. Something that's going to cost like quite a bit of money, right? But then does the video like right after. And like, it's not like the video was just being edited. It's like, it was, the idea did happen like significantly after that, because most of the things were very present. It's not like it had been in the works for like 5 months and now he got broke and is like trying to like survive based on this one video that he spent like $50,000 in. But it's like that. It's like that. Like, I'm sure most top creators, especially nowadays, at least from like streaming, definitely make a good amount of money per month that like they're pretty good. Like you give them a good year or two run, they'll be pretty set for most of their life. You know what I mean? And like, depending on what type of content you do, that kind of dictates what, you know, obviously your outflow is, your spending and whatnot. So it's interesting. It's interesting. I just always feel like there's so many creators that I like I hear. To be honest, through a lot of YouTubers put a lot of money into videos, hoping the ad revenue and other revenues help. Yeah, and that's kind of the hard part because you have to put money to then kind of, think about it like stock and spend. Okay, we're gonna put it in terms of Supermarket Simulator. Remember those times where like we would spend so much money just to make like a slim margin every day? It was kind of like that. It not even kind of like that. It is like that a lot of the times. And like, so obviously some people don't have, you know, what is it? Some people don't have millions of views on every video, you know? Some people obviously aren't even a part of the partner program too. So you have to, there's a lot of variables, but I feel like if you were not to have a certain amount of money that feels like what you could do, like your lifestyle, does YouTube still pay per view or is it strictly just ad revenue? I think that's the same thing, generally. It's still a CPM, which is rad revenue, which is pay-per-view. So, yes. Yes. All you need to know is yes. Yes. But yeah, like, I don't know. I'll check. Let's see how much I have in my bank account right now. And like what I could do. I'm sure maybe right about, I think last month I would have gotten paid for my track. Second month. Let's check. Let's check how much I have. $794.66. 794.66. That's how much I have in my bank account right now. 534? I think that's the amount that I get paid every month. I think so. Mind you, that's not including like any TikTok from like the last month, to be honest, and like nothing. I've hardly done. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's rough. I'm kind of doing it wrong. I have been kind of doing it wrong. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I should have just kept those blocks there. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. We'll fix it. But yeah, no, back in the day, you used to get more money. If you had ads on a video, you would still get money just for views. It was like $1 for every 1,000 views. That's a CPM, by the way. A cost per milli. 1,000 impressions on an ad would garner you that much money. What you just described is an ad revenue. But how they worded it back then, yes, I know what you're talking about, because there was a lot of like the machinima, like CPM type of weird oddity, things like that. But a CPM is if you were to get 1,000 views. You're just saying it the other way around. Like if I want to earn $1, then I would need 1,000 views, you know, etc. If I want to get like $7. But now I think how a lot of people view it is, if I get 1,000 views, then I earn this much money. You used to get it without ads. Do you still? No. You have to be a part of the partner program. You have to be partnered, or there's certain ways to get it, like through different levels, just because of like how streaming works too. So you can have like a certain level of partnerships or supers, which is just like, you know, donations on there, super chats. So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's still pretty much the exact same. It's always been ad revenue, but I remember like back in the day, I'd always be like, oh, if I got 1,000 views, you'd get that much money. But yes, it used to be. I used to be partnered for a short period of time. I think all you had to have was 100 subscribers back then. Then they upped it to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time. So my main goal right now is get the get some things added onto that ad revenue. That's the big thing. I think so too. Because like I had like 33 cents in my paid, like revenue. But my main goal is I want to get the Clips channel monetized. I want to get that monetized really good. The VOD channel I don't think will get monetized, but I would like to continue. I want to continue to post on the second channel, the main channel, and obviously stream. That's like the main output that I really want to have. And the podcast as well. Interviewing some really awesome guests. There's always other ways to make money other than Twitch. Yeah, I mean, TikTok's great too. TikTok is fantastic. Just because, I mean, it seems so easy in a way. Like, even like cheering, it seems a little easy, but you kind of know that you have to buy some things. Like, yeah. And I've done the math. Every day, if you want to, in a year, you have to average a little over 10 hours. I think it's like 10.8, maybe 11.8, so maybe 12 hours a day. 12 hours earned in positive net gain. Because, like, obviously, once that year is done, the plug is pulled and you start losing your hours in that. So, yeah. It would be super awesome. I would love to, on the Clips channel and whatnot, like, get monetized. What are the requirements to make money on TikTok? Don't you have to be a part of the Creator Fund? So it's actually, they've actually changed it. The Creator Fund isn't really a thing anymore. You could get qualified views. And how to get a qualified view, because it's short form, right? It's short form content. Like, you can't just, like, I could just swipe a billion times and give a bunch of people, like, little micro monies. But how it works is, now you have to get part of their creator partner program. And there's other ways to earn it, like obviously going live and gifting and different things like that. Like, I was a part of like their ad space and whatnot throughout their monetization program. That was the ad program that I was in. But how it is nowadays is, if you want to earn, you have to have a video that's over 1 minute long. And you have to get a certain amount of qualified views to get revenue from that. And so I think on the podcast channel, because that one actually is a part of the creator program, is now, yeah, the same thing, a minute long, qualified views. And I think it's like $1 per 1,000 qualified views. I do not make TikTok ads anymore. I got booted from it because I don't have a high enough follower count. And I'm not gonna lie, yes, that was obviously a big hit to my revenue, because I'd at least earn like an extra like $400 a month, which is nice. But the hard part about that is, and was, when they moved over to TikTok One, which had the creative challenge and the creative marketplace. Now, they were hosted in the same place, but they were two different entities. With what we have here, with what we had going on for a little bit with TikTok One, was that they were both in the same place, and it was just kind of like a better version. Like, that was just the honest truth. It was just a better version of the old one. But they allowed a lot of people in. So, like, the thing was, you didn't get invited. You just kind of had to know about it and have a contact. And so a lot of people would just kind of share it around and be like, hey, like, I'd love for you to join, because then they had these mentee programs. So, like, kind of like a Ponzi scheme in a way. You would invite a bunch of your friends that were qualified. And so the hard part is that, like, it got super diluted. So, yes, I do have a podcast channel on TikTok. Yes, where I post all the short form content on there. But the thing was that with that, oh my gosh, the TikTok One wait times were like 2 months at minimum, like 2 month wait period. Like, that is crazy for an ad. I had like still like 10 spots. I went down from like 30 to like 10 spots. with the new TikTok one, it was wild how just like drained it got. So yeah. Boss, I'm trying to figure out what it's called. The Realist Pod. I think it's called the Realist Podcast on TikTok. Do I have any more stone? I do. So yeah, it got super diluted and just became a really frustrating process and whatnot. It seems like some people have found their success in it, but I was not one of those people. I don't know why. I understand why I can't join it now. I just don't have a follower count that's high enough. But it was just so rough having to transition and wait like so many days and weeks, going from like 3-day wait periods to like 2 weeks, less spots, 2 weeks, and some of them would just like never pop up. They'd be like, oh, it's coming in 3 days, but then those 3 days became another 3 days, and then like another 3 days. So like it just reset back to 3 days constantly, which was really frustrating. And so yeah, that all change happened in October. So I lost like the TikTok Creative Challenge. TikTok 1 opened up in like late November, I think. So yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on, boss. Hold on. Give me a split second. Give me a second. No, it's there. It's there. Oh, okay. I won't do the number there. Okay, sorry. No, the follower, it's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. Let me get my authenticator app up. Hold on. I want to make sure. But yeah. Oh, is this a new account? No, we got to get your follower count so you can make that bread. I don't think I want to do ads anymore. Like, that took so much time away from, like, other things. Like, genuinely, I think, like, if I were to just grind a little bit more and not worry about things, then I would be okay. Oh, does it actually? My bad. Yeah, I just look up the Realist Podcast on here. Create passkey. Let me create a passkey. There's some new things on here that I haven't had before. All right, let's do that. I just want to get this done for the most part. The Realist Podcast. I don't know. I will check that. Hold on. Let me, in the Discord. Oh, hold on. In the Discord. Did you go to socials and whatnot? Podcast. TikTok. Oh, the real podcast. Oh my God. Let me edit that, by the way. That's supposed to say the Realist Podcast. There you go. The link works now. Okay. Oh, the Rockets win by 8. Force a game 7. That's exciting. Nation, I'm going to at least get the stone in. Okay. I'm going to at least get the stone in and whatnot. So yeah. By the way, Renato, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today, my guy? Great to see you here. Welcome back. How have you been? I think I'm running out of stone, actually. No, I still got a bit of stone. We should be good. Yeah, sorry. No, that's not a new account. Yeah, that thing had been updated forever. I realized that it was the real podcast and not the Realist Podcast. That's my bad. I did not even realize it. And I definitely checked. No, and that's the thing. Like, it definitely has good potential. I just want to continue to post high quality, good clips. So that's kind of the goal. I mean, I don't want to do it for the money, but you also have to think, like, if you are putting time into something, you would hope that it does, you know, at least accommodate financially as well, you know? Like, volunteering is one thing, you know, like you're doing it because you like volunteering and whatnot. And, you know, I felt like I've done a fair share of volunteering in my life. So, like, the feeling of just, like, you know, like, you're doing this because, like, it is bettering somebody else's life. Whether it's, like, Meals on Wheels, like, Habitats for Humanity here in Spokane, you know, working at shelters, whatever it may be. Like, that's not to, like, look good as a feel-good thing. Like, you should feel good, but not, like, you know, not like, look at me, you know. I think I could finish this, actually. I think I could finish this. I need... Hey, Manny, are you on the server still? Can you sleep? Please. Can you sleep? I don't know what Manny's doing, but he just like, I feel like he sits around and then is like, I'm like waiting for him to sleep, but it's not happening. Oh, it's actually 12. Oopsie. That's okay. I thought it was 9. There we go. But yeah, I think that's the nice part about it. You know, I feel like I have a lot of goals in mind, at least for that channel. And yeah, I always want to continue to improve. That's like my big thing. I always want to continue to improve. I don't want to become like so stagnant on things and whatnot. I don't want to feel like they ever become stagnant. Because I feel like that's the death of creativity. When you're too comfortable and you feel stagnant, it allows nothing to blossom, you know? And I love the podcast because, you know, it's just like on here. I get to talk about some like really fun stuff that I'm like really excited about. You know, maybe we get to deep dive. I want to interview more guests. I think that's been a very limiting factor in my excitement for the podcast, but yeah, I just think there's a lot of things that I could be doing better. I could reach out to a lot more people, see what's up. I also got to set up at least something in terms of, you know, what it looks like in terms of like, what about if I do have a guest and whatnot? Like, how do we get things set up that look good and feel good and make, yeah. Yes. And I would say you're definitely like spot on with that. I would say that you're definitely spot on with that because like I enjoy streaming. I understand that like I'm going to finish this out. I'm going to finish the season out. I would like to, you know, again, a lot of people do subscribe and like there's a part of me that feels like, yeah, I should probably stream. Like I don't want their money to just go to waste for that month. And, you know, maybe they subscribe the day that I'm like, you know what? We're gonna take a little hiatus, you know? But yeah, just want to get right. Balance things out. And that's why I like the more fragmented streaming. Like when I feel like there's an opening for something, let's get it done. And whatnot, because like, yeah, I don't want to go missing for like ever. And yeah, it becomes time consuming, you know, and then there's other things that I feel like I need to work on, like the clips and, you know, you don't want to just take away like, okay, well, if I'm not streaming, then that kind of gets put on a back burner for a bit. You kind of want things to still be autonomous in a way and like still kind of go at their own rate. And yeah, it is time consuming. Very much so. Very, very, very much so. And especially if you want to take it like very seriously and whatnot. Yeah, and that's the hard part because like, yes, like Twitch and TikTok definitely helps pay for a lot of like, you know, things for myself in you know, it's part of my livelihood and whatnot. So like if you were to like, imagine you didn't have a job and you're not doing your job, you know what I mean? Then it's like, it's kind of hard to still have an income as a creator when you're not doing the thing that gives you an income and whatnot. So it becomes kind of hard to justify not streaming in a way and whatnot. So ideally, that's why like I want the Clips channel to go well and I want that to be like really nice and I want that to kind of turn into something that I can be really proud of and really enjoy. By the way, Manny, thank you so much for that poll, by the way. I will get that poll here in a second. Also, Kate Glover, what is good? How are you doing today? Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. And also, I've started my own Minecraft world and found a village, and there's 2 villagers and killed one accidentally. So do you need to find more villagers because you only had 2? Or do you need to go back to that village to grab more? I'm on game 5 win streak. Let's go. I absolutely love that. Absolutely, absolutely love that. Here we go. We got a double here. I'm just going to finish this off. We'll end at 9:30. I feel like that roughly around there. Just kind of when I get this done. But I don't think it's going to take less than 5 minutes. Here we go. Get these ones started. I might need to grab some more, but I think generally I'll be okay. I walked 2,500 blocks. Let's go. I'm getting my steps in, Nationers. Getting my steps in. Come on now. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, by the way, Cade, that you killed one of the villagers died by accident. It happens. It happens. We like to say that they're volunteers. so that anything that happens to them is not on us. Okay? Like, if I were to cut out the Twitch... Yes! Yeah, exactly. Like, it's nice. Like, even on TikTok, like, an extra $10 to $15 every week goes a long way. Like, that's $60 a month. You know, ideally, if that's, like, if you average it out. You know, that's still like an income that like you still kind of like it still very much supports you, and it's like you want to continue to see that grow and see that maturate over time. But yeah, that is kind of the tough part, because like you can't like not do that, you know. And like, you know, I was very fortunate with those ads, because like I was able to like not stream for a bit and like still have a good amount of income. By the way, you have a hole where you hid behind the white blocks. There's a giant cave, by the way. There's like a giant cave system here. So if that's what you're talking about, Renato, yeah, there's like one right here, which I guess I could fill in this and whatnot, which I feel like I might have to just a smidge, but generally. But that's the dilemma, boss. Yeah, and that's like good food money. Like, I mean, you know, that's a week worth of like my nice food. You know, even just a little extra. And also, by the way, Junior,
I just came back from a Lucha Libre event, and this girl in the first match was wearing revealing clothes.
Right.
Like booty out. And every time she bent over, these two kids that were like 8 kept closing their eyes and being like, oh my god, it was so funny, cheer.
It's like in the movies when like somebody's kissing and they're like, oh, close your eyes. It's like, what? I can't see anyone kissing. That's so funny. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. What were kids supposed to do during in the Invincibles or Zootopia? Why is the bunny thick? Okay. But nonetheless, Junior, that is so freaking funny. How was the Luchador event, by the way? How was it on a scale of like 1 to 10? Was it good? Was it like how many people were there? That's great to hear, by the way. Junior, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer. Nationers, I got something exciting to show you. Oh, this is going to turn out well. I think off-camera, Nationers, over the weekend, I'm going to get this stripped out. I'm going to put some stuff in there. I'm going to get that stripped out, put some stuff in there. I'm going to get that stripped out, so put some stuff in there, finish that. Probably finish most of this pool, actually, and then start to get the other side done so that I could actually start putting in the pool and whatnot. So, yeah. Mandy, thank you so much for that poll. Oh, oopsie. Whoops. I missed an area. I thought it was actually going to look cooler, but I guess not. But Nationers, I do want to thank you guys so much for coming to today's stream. I hope that you guys all had an amazing time today. But with all the hard work and dedication, it'll work out in the long run. I am a firm believer in that, by the way, boss. I'm a very firm believer in that. I'm going to continue to speak and do what I need to do to make sure that my dreams come true. And Nationers, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in today's stream. I hope that you guys did enjoy. You know, I hope that I can always entertain you guys, especially during these streams. Even if they are long and they're just monotonous, me mining out a lot, but hopefully you guys get to see the process of how it looks like. One thing that I will do right now, actually, is I am going to update the map, which I love updating the map because I actually have to go in here. And actually, I do have to get this. So let me update the map here. Both maps, actually. Update this map here. I mean, this is still a circle, so you technically can't see anything on the front, but you know what? I'm happy nonetheless, okay? Happy nonetheless that I gotta do it. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. And overall, Nationers, you know now that there is a bunch of items there, which I love. I absolutely love. Manny, of course, starts the stream with a spin, and he's going to end the stream with a spin. Thank you, Manny. And Nationers, thank you guys so much for an amazing stream today. I hope that you guys did. You know, I'm not going to lie. I do not brush my teeth in the morning. I'm definitely a nighttime brusher. I don't know. It just hasn't been a part of my routine. I'm never like, I got to do it. But nonetheless, Nationers, I hope that you guys did enjoy today's stream. In case you guys did, make sure to hit that follow button. Make sure to join the nation, the realest community on the internet today. I will be live this Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, maybe with some more stuff done, a part of this, and maybe less boxes, less packet envelopes in my house. in my living room. Nonetheless, Nationers, I love you. I appreciate you, and I hope that you guys all have an amazing weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the weather. And most importantly, I will see you guys later. Have a good one, Nationers. 07 and peace. Peace. I also just realized I never opened up the window. Not that I said I would. I just never did.